Destined for greatness I am, and I feel so obligated to follow his footsteps. He left so clear in the sand, and I'm up for the fight. And I won't slow down, full speed ahead till I reach my destination. That's the plan, and I know that I can win as long as I go hard to be here to fulfill my purpose.
And we just want to remind you that the battle is not given to the swift, nor to the strong, but in the doers to the end.
I'm a conqueror, I'm a soldier for Jesus. 'Cause I believe in him, I'm an overachiever. And my standards high, so I have something to push for. When I come knocking at his door, he won't tell me no. Instead he has in store, it's just for me. Said if I just sex and then I shall receive. So I stay steadfast, unshakable. It's no mistake, I abide in the words of the Lord. Because of his power, I always be faithful and true of his child. Be obedient, 'cause sin is already defeated. Can't hurt us as long as we stand on God's word.
I've got a purpose, I'm far from done, I'm still on my journey.
Nobody gon' stop me.
On my way to heaven, and I won't let no one get in my way.
'Cause I got a purpose, and I ain't gonna let nobody stop me. I'm gonna go faster than the speed of bullet. No plane or locomotive can come between me and my God. I'm on the path, so stay on track, and I ain't gonna let nobody hold me back. I'm gonna go faster than the speed of bullet. No plane or locomotive can come between me and God. I'm on the path, gonna stay on track, can't let nobody hold me back.
I've got a purpose, I'm far from done, still on my journey. I'm on my way to heaven, and I won't let no one get in my
Ain't
way.
nobody gonna stop me. And I am for certain I'm gonna make it. My purpose, yeah.
God placed it on my heart, then I must believe. Even in my faith is eyes of a mustard seed. He was there for me through everything I needed. Even them times when I felt defeated. Look back on everything I overcome, and I'm steady making my way to number one. When it's said and done, the truth they will know. Let's talk about it on the Tyra Hill Show.
It's a lot going on in this world today. Everybody needs to know that Jesus said, we're tired of religion, tired of division. Let's get back to the Great Commission. Let's talk about it on the Tyra Hill Show. On the Tyra Hill Show. I wanna talk about it on the Tyra Hill Show. On the Tyra Hill Show. If you're dealing with it, then we talking about the Tyra Hill Show. Then we talking about it. If you're dealing with it, let's talk about it. Tyra Hill Show. The Tyra Hill Show.
It's the all-new season of WPBRadio.com. Log on to WPB Radio website and click the prize vault for your chance to win prizes and surprises. Hey, 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 everybody. It's your leading lady, Tyra Hill, and you're listening to the Tyra Hill Show. Thank you to all of our faithful listeners, to our fans near and far. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. And right now, we need for you to connect with us on social media. That's right, social media, Twitter. It's at Tyra Hill Show. That's Twitter, at Tyra Hill Show. Facebook, that's the Tyra Hill Show page, and the Tyra Hill Show group. On Instagram, that's IG, it's the Tyra Hill Show. Connect with us right now. What's going on, Derek Marcano?
What's snow?
Yeah, I see it's coming down out there.
It's accidents everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. And you know we can't drive in the snow. I said this last week.
Right,
Baltimoreans cannot drive in the snow.
Oh, my goodness. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Being a little Michigan girl, the snow ain't scare me. It's just the way people drive on the East Coast that scares me.
They don't have respect for the other driver and the snow. I think that's what it is. People that are used to the snow have respect for the snow.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. A lot of basketball.
You did a lot of basketball this weekend?
A lot of basketball.
You wasn't chill mode this weekend?
I was working out this weekend. I did a lot of basketball this weekend. A lot of exercising. Because the weather got a little better.
That's good cardio, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I played with some old dudes, right?
Oh, gosh.
Right.
So you're not old?
I don't know how to qualify that statement.
Okay, so you said you played with a lot of old dudes.
I played with some guys
What's
my
the
own
age of old? Right,
All
because
right.
I'm trying to figure out, like, why you trying to sneak this and you old.
I said it in a different kind of way. I said I'll play with some old dudes.
Oh, well, what you should have
Which would
said.
tell you, like, you know, I hang out with a lot of hoes. So that make mean that you may be a.
Oh, my goodness.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
So,
goodness.
I played with some old guys.
Uh-huh.
And they all get together and play to 100.
100 points.
100 points. Straight.
4 quarters.
No.
Y'all
one game.
Just one game. So how long does it take y'all? Like 7 hours?
About 5.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
About-
goodness. So who tapped out? Who was gasping for air and water?
There was a couple guys that left early. Couple guys. But it's a really good cardio. Though.
But it's all about cardio and making sure that your heart and everything is, intact. As a matter of fact, I think we just had a red dress weekend, which is for the heart, where the women wear red. So it's really important that you get in the cardio. It's really important that you work out. It's really important that you watch your diet and what you consume and what you eat, because heart disease is at an all-time high, especially in the African-American community.
Absolutely.
So we have to do better. Well, my weekend was kind of chill and crazy. Y'all know, let me just say this. I say stuff that people scared to say. So I watched or tried to watch the Winter Olympics in Sochi.
Just the events right now are not good events.
Well, hold on. At first, I was just like, okay, it might not be as bad, So when I got to seeing all the news clipping articles on the yellow water, yeah, the water is yellow. All of the stray dogs is stray dogs everywhere.
I heard about that.
Then they built these bathrooms in these hotels,
I saw
expecting
that
people
on the
coming over.
news.
There is no privacy. There is no stalls.
Right.
And then you can't flush your toilet paper. They just have a bucket for you to throw it in. So I'm just trying to figure out, But here's the thing. That's just the icing on the cake. This is what really frustrated me and aggravated me about watching the Olympics. And this is why I had to turn the channel. Opening night was off the chain. Shout out to Team USA, honey, because them cardigan sweaters they had on,
They were nice.
was the bomb.com. I really want one. I'm trying to see who
look
designed
warm.
it. Oh, Team USA was just, we just so fly.
Right.
With everything that we
It's
do,
usually
the
a
land of the
designer that
free,
does
the
it.
home of the brave. I might not rock with everything that America does, rock out with everything that America does, but when it's time for us to unite
We do
and
it
come
strong.
together, we do.
We do it well.
We do it well. But here's my thing. This is what just literally ticked me off and kind of peed me off. Why is almost every country that's over there participating in the 2014 Winter Olympics, why they colors red, white, and blue? I can't tell who is.
Really?
Everybody has red, white, and blue colors.
Except for the Caribbean nations.
Well, I'm feeling some kind
Well,
of
there's
way.
not a lot of Caribbean nations at the Sochi.
Right, but I'm
Olympics.
feeling some kind of way. Like, oh my goodness, you should have just seen me. I was in the bed, mad. Like, are you serious? They couldn't pick no other colors.
Or red and white. lot of red and
No,
white.
just pick your own colors. Red,
Right.
white, and blue belongs to the land of the free, the home of the brave.
Right.
Now, of course, when countries like Jamaica came, they had their little green and all
Yeah,
that, their
they
little
look-
pop of colors. They was looking good, but I'm just
Earth
saying,
color.
it's hard for me to tell who is a USA team member
Right.
and who's not because everybody wants to be like the USA.
Of course.
So that kind of just burnt me up. And then, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Go ahead
Okay.
and say it.
Team USA, I need for y'all to step y'all game up because
Are they not
we
winning?
losing.
We're not winning?
No, we like got 230 some Olympians over there, and it's countries that got 1 and 2 Olympians, and they doing the dang thing.
Really? We not winning?
I mean, no, like we're coming like in 12th place, 11th place. We're not even taking home the gold, the silver, or the bronze. So I'm kind of disappointed. But then I said, well, maybe it's because they really not feeling safe over there. Maybe they can't perform. When
Right, when you're stressed a little
when you're
bit,
stressed out.
You don't
You know,
perform
they're
as
stopping
well.
all of the flights that's going over there. You can't carry on toothpaste because of the so-called toothpaste bombs.
Right.
And
Then I
then
heard something about they were trying to make a bomb for a wig. or
yeah.
something.
And then the other thing is that I learned watching the Olympics is that Russia has a law against homosexuality.
Right.
So they ban homosexuality over there.
Right. I read something about that.
Which means half of our USA team are homosexuals.
They are?
Yes.
Are you sure?
And yeah, that's what the papers were saying,
Okay.
allegedly, according to the news. And so, I can only imagine how they feel. However, let me say this. President Nixon did not allow the United States team to go over to Russia when Russia invaded Afghanistan.
Right.
Remember that?
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, we can go chop it up, rock out with Russia, nothing matters because we've invaded Afghanistan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
We did the same thing.
Right. So I'm just saying, I think just the inequality that's going on over there as far as the women, the food, just everything. I don't know if I would have just sent my country over there.
I don't understand. I know that they go through a process where they bid for the Olympics and then they narrow it down to certain countries and then they make a decision. I don't understand how if they had so much conflict going on in that area, they still got the Olympics.
Right. But Sochi was like one of the poorest cities in Russia. So people were trying to figure out why would they have the Olympics over there.
Right.
Like they really had to build it up. But we know it was a business move because it was revenue for Sochi.
Absolutely. But it's just not a long-term revenue.
Right.
So what are they going to do with them buildings when everybody
Well, it
leaves?
don't matter because they halfway functioning anyway. You can't flush your
Can't
toilet
flush your toilet
the
paper,
water yellow.
dogs running around.
Oh, one of our Olympians, I think he was a skateboarder. He could have been a skier, got stuck in his bathroom. He had to use his skateboard to break up out of it. Did you see that?
I saw that.
I was like, oh my goodness. So I asked the question, like, who would be willing to go over to Sochi for the Winter Olympics? And nobody raised their hand.
No one. You should have said for free. You might have got 2 replies.
No, you should look at the group because the group had so much to say. So that's kind of how like my weekend went, watching the Olympics, and I'm tired of people jocking and biting our color style. I mean, it's just so many other colors in the world.
It is.
I just don't understand why. And then, Russia is just funny because they're hosting it, they were the last to come out.
Right.
On the opening night. And then that's another thing. How did they start the Olympics and not do the opening night first? Like it was just so backwards.
I think because it's so many events, some events, the ceremony comes somewhere in the beginning, but it's not the actual events start before the actual ceremony.
Well,
I think that even happens in the summer.
Whatever. Sochi, I'm praying for Team USA over there. But on a whole nother note, the other part of my weekend, I was kind of like frustrated this weekend. Derek,
About
did
what?
you hear about Dr. King's children fighting, and
me
it's
and my
not
sister
even a
talked about
fight. It's not even sibling rivalry. I stand with Dr. Bernice King. I don't care. The brothers are 150% wrong. Why would you want to sell your father's Bible and his Nobel Peace Prize? This year, 2014, embarks on 50 years since Dr. King won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Absolutely.
And so I'm just trying to figure out, it's just some things that you can't put a price tag on.
Well, me and my sister spoke about this, and I was like, well, the siblings that seem like they're doing fine are the siblings that don't want to sell it, and the siblings that we never
Well,
hear
it's
about.
only one sibling.
I thought it was two.
No, it's only one sibling. It's one sibling. Bernice is the one that is being sued by her two brothers, Dexter and Martin.
Right, the two brothers are suing her.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 against 1.
Yes, and
To
she's the
sell.
baby.
Right.
You know, and it's just sad. But like she said, if you haven't had a chance to watch the whole entire 21-minute press conference, do it. It's in my group. It's on the wall. Go into the Tyra Hill Show group, join the group, and you can watch it, because she kept emphasizing that she loves her brothers. This is not a sibling rivalry. This is about being right, and this is about being wrong.
Right.
So, Derek, what you think?
I think it should not be sold. Absolutely not.
I mean,
No.
Dr. King, I mean, come
if
on.
anything else, they should actually, you know how they have buildings built with artifacts like historical, that needs to go into history somewhere. Some building, some museum. It shouldn't be sold. It shouldn't be sold to the highest bidder. That could be anybody.
Right.
That could be anybody. That could be somebody that wants to destroy history.
Right. Somebody who wants to destroy history. And so that's the thing. You know, people was like, it's all about money. It's all about money. Let me say this. Money is not the root to all evil. It's the heart behind. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you come. Money will make people, I'm telling you, people will fall out about money.
That's the first
Whether
thing you fall
somebody
out about.
die.
And you know that happens a lot in
Right.
the African American community.
You know, so I'm praying for Bernice. You know, I don't know what to say. Bernice, Dr. Bernice King, the Tyra Hill Show is rocking out with you, because those things should not be sold at all.
Absolutely. And I think in some perspective that if it has to happen, Barack Obama needs to get into that.
Oh, well, speaking of President Barack Obama.
He needs to get into the middle of that.
President Barack Obama, that is such a pet peeve of mine, because we always call President Clinton still president. He's not president anymore. I hate when people here address our president as Barack Obama.
He's my home.
President
That's my
Barack
homeboy.
Obama. We say the Pope for the Pope. We say pastor for the
pronounce his
pastor.
name.
We say bishop. You know what I'm saying? We say judge.
Yeah.
President Barack Obama. Have to kind of stab my co-host in the neck. But that's the same Bible that he used to get inaugurated his second term.
Right.
And he signed it.
That's why President
Yeah.
Barack Hussein Obama
Yeah.
needs to step. He might need to step in and make it a national treasure. Like
Right. Oh, that's
claim
a great,
it, seal it, preserve
Right.
it. Boom. Nobody, you know.
That's what's
whatever we have
up.
to do, pay money into the estate of the King family. Whatever the country has to do,
We need to do it.
we need to do it because
But we shall not be moved.
shall
Dexter,
not.
Martin the third, we ain't moved, baby. We ain't moved. And thank God for Jesus, or we'll be trying to sick some of our goons on you.
why couldn't they sell something else like his shoes or something? I mean, for real, it's got to be something left out there. Why?
Well, that's why you have to watch the press conference, because
Them two things can't be the last things.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But the Bible says that a house divided against itself cannot stand. So let's just pray for the King family,
Let's do
that,
that.
you know, the Lord deals with their hearts and, you know, make them, you know, put them back as one. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of history, for the sake of their parents' legacy.
Yes.
You know, and just for the sake of the African Americans that's, you know, who've been blessed by the civil rights movement.
Absolutely.
You know, just the world
Which
in
is
itself.
All of us, by
Right.
the way.
You know, so I want to give a couple of shout outs, Derek.
To
Oh my goodness. I want to shout out Takesha Reed and Chanel Jones. Curves rock, honey. Curves most definitely rock. They're actually doing their model call right now as we speak. I'm on air. So shout out to Takesha Reed and Chanel Jones for the model call for Curves Rock 2014. Actually, the date for that weekend, Curves Rock weekend, is July 17th through July 20th in Baltimore, Maryland, downtown B-More. That's right. It's going down. It's almost like New York Full Figure Fashion Week. I'm extremely excited about that. Check out the website. Get more information. That's curvesrockweekend.com. And shout out to everybody in the group that's celebrating a birthday today. And shout out to all of our group members that is DJing the show today. You know, I let the group DJ the show today.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know, so you know, and Derek, you might not know this. You know, the conference is coming up. Well, you do know about the conference. The conference is coming up. And so congratulations to my sister girl, author Tamara Campbell, who got married yesterday.
Oh, did she?
And she's no longer Tamara Campbell, right? But she's also a doctor. The thing that got her doctorates and got married all at the same time.
Wow,
that's what I'm talking about right there. Ambitious. She's doing it. And so, of course, the conference is coming up, and the dates for the conference has been modified just a little bit. The 2014 Life Women's Conference starting February the 22nd through the 23rd. I felt like the 21st should be the Women's Day to kind of just relax.
And hang out.
Because we're right there by that mall. Fine dining. You got medieval times. You got Dave & Buster's. You have the movie theater and all of that. Right, you got everything. So I kind of wanted to just give my ladies that day to just be, you know, to do them.
So get their nails done.
Get their nails done. Get a
Treat
massage.
yourself really nice.
Right. So it's starting. It's going down February the 22nd, which is a Saturday at 8 a.m. until the 23rd. It's still in Hanover, Maryland. The Spring Hill Suites. Okay. That is our hosting hotel. Now check it. Until midnight tonight, I'm giving $75 off of the registration.
Wow.
Which means the conference registration is no longer $175. It's $100 until midnight tonight.
That's a great Valentine's
And
Day.
to register, it's a wonderful Valentine's Day gift. I'm talking about MI marriage material, learning to love you, overcoming calamities, spending money wisely, life during and after divorce, and how to stay saved and sanctified and still satisfy your boo.
Ladies, that's a great Valentine's Day gift. If you have to go out and ask for that for Valentine's.
Right.
Because this guys will go out and spend $70 on roses.
Right. Just
That's
tell
a
your boo
waste.
thing or your husband that you want to attend this Life 2014 Women's Conference and check it. All of your meals is included into your registration fee.
Look at that.
So I'm just saying, you know.
That's worth the registration fee all by itself.
Right. So, you know, email us to register now at the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. The Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. When we come back, today we're talking She Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. And Derek will be telling the fellas what not to do. And guess what, ladies? I will be telling you what to do. But first, when we come back, we will have our spill with Miss Tova Jade. And since it's Black History Month, we're talking a major Black History moment. Stay tuned and don't go nowhere. You're listening to the Tyra Hill Show.
Love and happiness. Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yeah. Love. Love and happiness. But wait a minute, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Talking about how she can make it right. Yeah. Yeah. Happiness is when you really feel good about somebody. There's nothing wrong being in love with someone. Yeah. Oh, baby. happiness. Love and happiness. Oh. I'll be good to you. We'll be together. Yeah. To see each other. Walk away with victory. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, baby. Love and happiness. Oh, yeah. Love and happiness. Oh. Make you do right, and love will make you do wrong, and make you come home early, make you stay out all night long. Oh, love. Wait a minute. Let me tell you. Power, love. Hey, hey, hey. Power. Make you do right. Hey. Love will make you do wrong. Yeah. See, love. Make you wanna dance. Love and happiness. Love is. Wait a minute. Love is. Walking together. Talking together. Saying together. Being together. Yeah. Say I want 'em on. I'm on for love. I'm on for love. I'm on for love.
February 21st through the 23rd, the Tyra Hill Show presents the 2014 Life Women's Conference. Live inspired, feel empowered. Workshops include life during and after divorce, learning to love you, overcoming calamities, and how to stay saved and sanctified and still satisfy your boo. Early registration ends January 24th, so sign up now. This will be 2 dynamic days of sisterhood and healing, so sign up now. This will be a time of refreshing and great fellowship, so sign up now. Register at the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. That's the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. That's February 21st through February 23rd. That's at Spring Hill Suites, Arundel Mills, BWI Airport. For more information, you can call Renee at 443-743-4033. That's 443-743-4033. Go sign up. now.
What's up, everybody? It's your leading lady, Tyra Hill, and you're listening to the Tyra Hill Show. I need for each and every one of you to connect with us right now on social media. Twitter, that's at Tyra Hill Show. Facebook, the Tyra Hill Show group. We also have a Facebook like page. Please stop by and like our page. And Instagram, it's the Tyra Hill Show. And also, we're streaming live. So if you want to watch us stream live, you know what to do. Watch us stream live and rock out with us while we do this show on today. That's right. The 2014 Life Women's Conference is coming up. And to register, email the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. There is $75 off that registration fee, which means the conference is only $100 until midnight tonight. And while we're talking about the 2014 Life Women's Conference, I want to give a special shout out and show some mad love to my girl, my kingdom sister, Lady Light, who just did the commercial that you all heard. So shout out to Lady Light all the way in Austin, Texas. Oh, I love my people in Texas. And before the break, you heard Love and Happiness, Yes, Baby, by Al Green, honey. Shout out to Deaconess Diane Greenwood. That one was for you, my love. Love you so much. Thank you for supporting my show. And I think we have Miss Tova Jade on the line. Tova, baby. Tova. I can hear you a little bit. Yes, I can hear you now. Hey, Tova Jade.
How are you guys?
How are you?
We're great.
I'm good.
What's going on, Tova? Who we talking about today?
Definitely, Tyra, you know I want to start off talking about the Super Bowl because if I remember this time last week, brother Derek,
right,
was going for somebody called the Broncos,
It's a conspiracy.
and I don't know too much about football, but all I can say is somebody got beat down to the ground.
Down, Tova.
Derek,
You had to remind me about
what's your
that.
explanation about what happened? What went wrong? What went wrong?
What had happened was
Fade Fan and punked out. That's what happened. Fade Fan and punked out, I meant to say.
Really?
No, the first play killed the first play of the game killed the whole game. I'm telling you, that
killed the whole game.
Yep, it changed the whole atmosphere. They got scared all of a sudden, and then it just went downhill from there.
I'm looking at Sam like, babe, this can't be happening. Like, it's boring.
It was serious.
I'm like, it's okay. But I will say that halftime did save the Super Bowl. Because other than all of the tomfoolery that was happening with the game, I will say Mr. Bruno Mars did the thing. I was up dancing, me and Sam danced around the house. It was awesome. I loved it. It was like having a real life concert.
I love
straight
Bruno
up
Mars.
awesome.
I love his energy.
He has a lot of it.
He is just awesome.
I do too.
He's a great performer.
And he brought that
He loved that song. I love that song.
Yes. I loved it so much. But here's what we're going to talk about today. This George Zimmerman fight and the game, or DMX, whoever. All I have to say is when I first heard about it about 2 weeks ago. I was sitting at work, and, I was, doing some research for the show, and all of a sudden one of my coworkers said, did y'all hear that George Zimmerman's going to be being in a celebrity boxing match? And the first thing that came to my mind is, boo. The very first thing that came to my mind was, who made George Zimmerman a celebrity? So then I started looking up the word celebrity, and it was talking about how it means a household name, somebody that's VIP, somebody who is favored among, people. And I'm like, this is crazy. He got away with murder, killed an innocent black male, and now he is now a celebrity. And so my main concern was that at first the game was scheduled to fight, but then DMX comes out the closet talking about he wants to fight him. Now, we done seen how crazy DMX is.
Where my dogs at?
Right. We already seen him on with Mother Iyanla. She was trying to fix his life, and he lighting the bus her face. So we already know that
Dr.
he
Phil.
don't have it all.
Yeah, he was on Dr.
Dr.
Phil,
Phil,
too.
yeah.
I mean, everybody's been
couples
trying.
therapy,
Couples-
Dr.
he can't
Jen.
get
He
with
done had
it.
a lot of
Right.
therapy.
Right. He done had a lot of therapy, and no one's seeming to get through to him. So for him to want to go in the boxing ring with George Zimmerman, I think is a little bit dangerous. I will have to say, he talking about he gonna break every rule of boxing to basically ruin brother George Zimmerman. And he said when he gets done beating him up, he gonna pee on him. I said, DMX, you're gonna ignore him.
He gonna get beat up.
Y'all,
gonna give it. He's
I
gonna
said,
get beat up.
y'all, I couldn't even come to words on what to say. So then George Zimmerman made a statement saying that he wants to fight Kanye West. He wants to fight Kanye West. Yes. He puts his bid in saying he wants to fight Kanye West because Kanye West picks on innocent people. Because y'all know he just punched a 16, 18-year-old person in the face for talking about Kim Kardashian.
At the doctor's
And so-
office.
Yeah.
Was that the incident at the
Right.
doctor's office?
Right.
But then,
Right,
but not
right.
the
And so
sidetrack,
George- go ahead.
but then allegedly the person that he punched called Kim Kardashian an in lover.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just
He called him right. So, yep, this is the incident that we're talking about.
Okay.
So George Zimmerman says that Kanye West picks on innocent people, so that's why he wants to fight him.
well, he kind of bullied
But I
Taylor
said, now,
Swift.
wait a minute.
He said, "Taylor, hold up."
Yeah. He did bully Taylor Swift, but I'm looking at brother George Zimmerman like, you can't talk. You killed somebody, bullying somebody. You killed an innocent person with a pack of Skittles in Arizona. So you want to fight Kanye because he picks on people, but you killing people. So all I have to say is I did hear that they canceled the fight because it was supposed to air March 1st on pay-per-view.
Right.
But they canceled the fight, allegedly, because of a petition that was going around,
I signed that petition.
because people didn't want to. Yeah, people didn't feel like, because it was going to get money back into George Zimmerman. It was going to be paid for. He was going to get a check for it. But my thing was like, you need to heighten all security. You need to make sure people ain't coming in there with guns because somebody was going to pop off. It was going to be violent.
It
And I'm
was,
like,
though.
as many people, organizations, the Black Panthers, all of he already had death threats during the trial. So now that he's out and on in the open, he was going to probably get murdered. So I think it was best that, they canceled the fight. I just want to know, Derek, I know you probably have some thoughts. What do you think? Do you think they should let the fight go on? Do you think it should have been canceled? What do you think?
I think the fight needs to go on, but I don't think it should be DMX though. I think it should be the game. Because the game the game was going to deal with him. DMX, I'm not too sure about him right
Well,
now.
my thing is, I just okay. Let's look. I mean, as much as I want, what's Boy George? That's his new name. Remember the little singer back in the 80s?
Boy George.
Boy George. Well, that's George Zimmerman's new name that I gave him.
Okay.
Even though Boy George does need his head slapped a couple of times, I think that it was sad, so sad, that they did this in the month of Black History Month. It was tasteless. It was
You mean
tacky.
the whole advertisement about it and
Yes.
everything?
See, we always got to look at the big picture. Always look at the big picture. And one of the things, as African Americans, we always get bamboozled into stuff because we really want to see him get his tail whooped. But did we really think and reflect that this is Black History Month? And so to the little promoter, what's his name? He was a nobody, and I hope he's listening. Damon Feldman, the nobody. I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Damon
Yeah,
Feldman.
I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Because if you think about it, Tova, he came and he said that he was going to cancel the fight. He made a tweet. He tweeted it. Then he went back and deleted his tweets. And then he came back and said, I'm undecided. I'll tell you all on Tuesday. Come on now. Now it's in Twitter land again that he's deleting it. And especially, we just celebrated Trayvon's birthday. The
Yeah, we
baby,
did.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So go
Yeah.
ahead, Tova. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Y'all know me.
No,
Jesus.
and I definitely agree. I've heard different sides of it. Some people like, okay, put George Zimmerman in the ring. Let's see, he's going to get what he deserves. Other people like, no, I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to put money back in George Zimmerman's pocket.
Right.
My whole thing is, are we thinking about Trayvon's family?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you think they feel? I think they should get some punches. If anybody going to be punching anybody,
Right.
it need to be his family.
Right.
But I know they're not thinking like that. They're not saying, I want to take back. They wanted justice to be served. And this fighting match, this boxing match, is
It's
not going
justice.
to bring
It's
their
not
son
going
back.
to
And
replace
it's not justice.
him getting off
No.
of murder, of committing
Right.
murder.
Right.
just wanna
Definitely.
see him in pain.
So, I don't know, you guys. That kind of really broke my heart. I was just taken back that he was considered a celebrity. That was my whole issue. I'm like, yes, he acquires titles and he's a household name, but we have to look at the reason as to why he is that. And I just feel like he's definitely trying to cash in on a murder.
Most definitely,
And I don't
Tova.
think that's fair.
Most definitely,
I don't think
most
that's
definitely,
fair.
because his life has just been bananas. His wife left him because he was
Yeah.
abusive. His pregnant girlfriend left him
Yeah.
because he was abusive. Now, guess what? And I say this
Right.
often: what's in you will come up out of you, and what's not in you will show as well. So, guess what?
Right.
We're seeing who the real George Zimmerman is, aka Boy
Right.
George is.
Right. Right.
The crazy
exactly.
thing about it, Tyra, is you're right.
Exactly.
You're right, that the promoter is going to be the worst part of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is going to milk the whole marketing scam.
He's milking it
'Cause
now.
you said in the beginning he's a nobody.
He's a
Right?
nobody.
He's a nobody. So he's going to try to make his name with this. He's probably already got George signed.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of signing the other person and getting a date. So now that he's got George signed, which is the biggest piece, he's just going to aggravate black people by trying to, like you said, hype us up and to find out who is going to fight him and go through, beat whatever is going to happen is going to happen. So he's going to continue to hype it up. And like you said, it's really a mockery to the family. It's terrible. For
It
the family.
is, and I can't wait until the website gets up, which our website will be up by next week. But Tova did an amazing blog called "Who Died and Made You a Celebrity." I can't wait for that because Tova did her thing on that, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tova. We're sorry.
It's no problem. This is definitely an issue that, we can talk about all day. But I definitely just wanted to bring that out and see where your thoughts are and where, and I'm like, as bad as I don't want to support George Zimmerman, if it happens, I want to watch it. I want to see the tomfoolery that's going to transpire. This is what I want to see. If the money go to him, okay, but I want to literally sit there and see the tomfoolery, see who shows up, see who sits in these seats, see what people are going to say. I want to see because I just want to know who.
Well, allegedly,
it
I
bothers
heard
the
that
eye.
Floyd Mayweather, the money team, was going to be hosting this. And so my thing,
come on, Tyra.
Yeah, my thing
No.
my thing to African Americans is this. Either we stand for something or we fall for anything. We have to take a stand. And at some point, just because it look good don't mean that it's always good. Us giving attention to this matter is really making George Zimmerman into a bigger so-called celebrity.
Right.
Like,
Right.
guess what?
Right.
I don't even want to say Boy George's name anymore. I'm just really sick of him. Like, really. And
Because we give him free publicity.
we're giving him free publicity, which is taken away from the little shortest month in the year, our Black History Month.
True.
We got too much stuff to be talking about than little boy George.
True.
Why I keep calling him little boy George?
I think that's better because if people haven't been listening to the show, they're not going to know who you're talking about.
Right.
So keep calling him little boy
little
George.
boy George ain't getting no airtime on the Tyra Hill Show.
Because it's his last name that really
Definitely.
Right.
lets you know who he is.
Right.
So
Go
I
ahead,
like- I like
Tova.
little
Go to
boy
your next
George.
story, Tova. We done talking
Right.
about little boy
So
George.
here we're done talking about little boy George.
Yeah.
So definitely on to a happier note.
Mhm.
I know that Derek is going to be talking about what the guys shouldn't do on Valentine's, and you're going to be talking about, ladies, what you should do.
Right.
Well, I thought that I would talk about what singles should do,
Yay!
being that I'm kind of,
You're
in that
awesome.
in-between part. So here's some things that, me and Sam, he's sitting here listening to me.
Hey, Samuel.
So these are some things, yes, they
This
said
is
hi.
Samuel's manual. Right now. Write this down, Sam. Get a pen.
He said, write this down, Sam. So this is what we came up with. Number one, if you're single this is a day that you should take to love yourself.
Yes.
This is definitely a day to say, I'm single, but I'm loving me. So take your time, ladies, to get your nails done.
Yes,
Go
honey.
get a back
Spa
massage,
day.
even for the guys.
Yes.
Right, go make it a spa day. Even for my men, it's okay for you all to get a pedicure. Let a little Asian woman rub on your feet or whoever you want to and get a massage. Because they do the best. I'm not even going to hold you up.
Right.
Let them rub your feet, give them a back massage, even get facials. Just take that day to just relax and say, today is loving me day. Number 2, if you have a group of friends that are single, much like I do, how about y'all just have a girls' day or a guys' day? You guys go to the movies, go out to eat, go hang out, just have fun. Valentine's Day for the single person does not have to be a dreary day. It is all what you make it. Also, if you want to start something new, you should start on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Say, hey, I want to start working out. Go get a gym membership on Valentine's Day and work out. Hey, I want to take up painting, or I want to learn how to sew, or anything like that. Do it on Valentine's Day. Invest in yourself. This day is all about you. Also, if you have other family members, maybe somebody in the family is a widow or widower, take them out to dinner. Take your grandma out. Take your parents out and say, hey, let me treat you. I don't have anybody right now, but I'm going to show love to the people that I love. So you don't have to be in a house all day. Take a family member and go out. And last but not least, if you are a single parent, have a Valentine's Day with your children.
Yes.
Make Valentine's Day cookies, make Valentine's Day bags, ask them what Valentine's mean to them. Watch a marathon of love movies, fun movies, things that your kids want to watch, and just make it a fun day. Valentine's Day doesn't have to be depressing being single. It doesn't have to be boring. It is what you make it. Go out and have a blast. So that is my tips for the singles on February 14th.
Yes, hashtag you are not alone. Hashtag you are loved. Hashtag make your day fun. Hashtag you don't need a man or a woman to love.
Right. And you never know,
Tova.
going out doing those specific things, you might run into the love of your life. You never know. You're never going to find your mate being in the house. A pastor came to our church and said, if you want not to be single anymore, you can't just go to church, home, and work. You got to go to places that other people are. So make this day, go and network. If you want to go to places you've never been. It's okay. Go and enjoy yourself. It's not depressing. It's all about you. So that is what I have for you all today.
Absolutely, Tova.
Right.
That was awesome. And Tova J, where can our listeners find you at on social media?
Definitely. You can find me at Tova Jade on Facebook. You can find me at Tova Jade on Twitter. And you can find Tova Jade on Instagram, IG.
Well, Tova, before you go, we're playing a little game today, and even the team doesn't know this. Okay, when you hear that noise, that sound right there, I'm going to go in the love bag. I'm going to let Derek pull a heart up out of the love bag.
Why does it have to be broken? It's
And
not supposed to be broken.
you have
heart.
to ask, it is.
Oh.
You have to ask Tova this question real quick. Read the question
Okay,
on the
this
back
is
of
the
that.
question.
And you have to answer it, Tova.
Who is your TV?
Okay, I'm ready.
Who is your TV crush?
Ooh, my goodness. Look at Sam. So he's like, it better be me. Baby, if you were on TV, you definitely will be my TV crush.
My.
Nah, I can
It's
use.
getting deep over there. You need some boots.
Let me think. Oh, my goodness. It's not Jesus either. My TV crush definitely would be right now, Mr. Columbus Short off of Scandal.
Yes, honey, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
him.
Ooh, yeah.
I love him, the way he's suited, and I can't go into detail because my boo right here, but I like him. I really do.
Well, that's what's up, Tova J. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you, love. Same time, same place next week.
You.
Tell Samuel, don't be hating. It's just fun. It's just fun.
I'll tell him.
Thank you, Tova.
Bye, Derek.
Y'all have a nice Valentine.
Bye. Oh, my goodness. That was really, really, really hilarious.
That was, wasn't it?
Oh, my goodness. So, Derek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since this is Black History Month.
It is.
I wanted to drop some knowledge
I like knowledge.
Okay. And so, people are saying, it's Black History Month, little known Black history facts and things of that nature. But on the Tyra Hill Show, we're saying major Black history moments. Okay.
I like that.
Major Black history moments. So here is my major Black history moment.
Okay.
Before the December the 1st, 1955 Rosa Parks incident, in July of 1944, Irene Morgan, a mother of two, refuses to give up her seat on a Greyhound bus in Virginia bound for Baltimore. 2 years later, the Supreme Court rules in Irene Morgan versus Virginia that segregation in interstate travel is unconstitutional. And so here was my thing when I stumbled up on this. For so long, we always hear about Miss Rosa Parks.
That's right.
And so I put something on my Facebook page this week, and, people probably got upset, but okay, whatever, get over yourselves. I simply said, I don't mean any harm, but please teach your children what the books will not teach them.
Right.
For example, it's more civil rights activists than just Dr. King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, the ones that we always hear.
I don't want to cut you off, but I think you need to read that again.
Okay. Before the December 1st, 1955 incident with Miss Rosa Parks.
Before.
In July of 1944, Miss Irene Morgan, a mother of two, refuses to give up her seat on a Greyhound bus in Virginia bound for Baltimore. 2 years later, the Supreme Court rules in Irene Morgan versus Virginia that segregation in interstate travel is unconstitutional.
Read that last sentence again from the Supreme Court.
That's why it was a major. That's why it was major.
That's why I want you to repeat it, because I never heard this before, and I'm a person that likes facts.
Yeah.
Like
2 years later, the Supreme Court rules in Irene Morgan versus Virginia that segregation in interstate travel is unconstitutional. That was a major Black history moment for us.
That's the Supreme Court.
Yes.
That was intercontinental travel. And no racism allowed.
Right. In 1944.
In 1944.
Before Sister Rosa Parks did her little spill on the bus.
Before.
You know what I'm saying?
That is major.
That's
because
major.
At that time, the Supreme Court has no African Americans on it.
Right.
We're still in the middle of the struggle.
Right.
And they decide in our favor.
Right.
So that is major. That starts the ball rolling around the country.
And that's why I wanted to bring it today and say, look, y'all, this is a major Black history moment. It was major. So shout out to Miss Irene Morgan with her two little kids on the bus. And they wanted to put that woman off the bus coming up 95. We already know that it was a 95 route. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And she stood her ground.
That was major.
That was major, and took it all the way to the Supreme Court, baby.
And won.
So shout out to Miss Irene Morgan. Thank you for doing what you did, Miss Morgan, and for making it easy for us.
And I bet you if we had her seat, we wouldn't be selling it.
Right. Oh, my goodness. I love my co-host.
Trying to sell the Bible.
Look, he said they trying to sell the Bible. He talking about selling seats. But, Derek, you are absolutely right.
It ain't right. Some things just ain't right. Come on, how y'all going to do that?
Let me tell you what ain't right, and then we going to go, because actually we going to create something on this show. Let me tell you what ain't right. What ain't right is to the little Olive Garden workers that I saw at 7-Eleven that was on break that came to buy a blunt, to smoke a blunt on their break and went back to work.
In their uniform. Walking across the thing.
Right.
You talking about in White Bar or something?
No, I'm talking about out there where I live
out there
at.
where you live at? Oh, my God. In their uniform.
In their uniform. Oh, my goodness. Now, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
You want to know something else that ain't right?
That ain't right.
Right. You want to know something else that ain't right?
What else
It ain't right that all these other countries got the red, white, and blue in their little uniforms over there in Sochi. You want to know what else ain't right?
What else ain't right? Because them two ain't right. That ain't right. Them three ain't right.
It ain't right that old man Winter don't care. That people cold. People ain't got no electricity.
Don't care.
People ain't got no car starters.
Nothing.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
But when we come back, y'all stay right there. We're going into our spiel for today, our show for today. When we come back, we're talking love. She loves me. He loves me not. And Derek will be telling the fellas what not to do on Valentine's Day. And ladies, I will be telling you what to do. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
This is a song I'm sure you are all very familiar with. Everybody's mothers, sisters, grandmothers, first cousins, aunts, kids, sons done it. So I might as well put my bid in too.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile. With my heart, you lose. You're my is your figure dressed in green? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Or your smile don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay. But Valentine, stay. And each day will be Valentine's Day.
Mr. Tyra Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Use a figure less than you. Yes, more than little. When you're open out to speak, oh, you smile. Don't change a half of me. Not if you care for me. Sweet Valentine. And each day will be, and each day will be every day will if you stay every day, please just stay, and every day will be Valentine's Thank you, Mr. Tyrone Brown on bass, Doug Malley on drums, Mr. Eddie Green on piano.
Yeah, it's the Pied Piper of R&B, y'all. Whoa, follow me, Chicago and them. Oh yeah, Don Juan and them. Yeah. This is for y'all, the remix. Said I know that it's somebody's birthday tonight somewhere, and I know somebody's gonna celebrate tonight somewhere. I know one thing's for sure, I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes, then I'ma hit the door and go out and step the whole night through. Step in the name of love. I'm gonna step in the name of love. Then I'm gonna step in the name of love. Oh yeah, step in the name of love. I'm gonna step in the name of love. Ooh. Step in the name of love. In the name of love. Groove in the name of love. See, I know there's somebody breaking out the champagne somewhere, and you can be sure that somebody's gonna make love night until the day. Oh, one thing's for sure, I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes, then I'ma hit the door and go out and step the whole night through.
Slap in the name of love.
Yeah.
Slap in the name of love.
Whoa.
Clap in the name of love.
Yeah.
Clap in the name of love.
Said I'm gonna step.
Step in the name of love.
Ooh.
Step in the name of love.
In the name
Prove
of
in the name of love. Prove in the name of love.
Oh, I wait
Till somebody else gets up.
and I wanna be the first one to hit the floor.
So tell the DJ to turn it up.
Turn it up.
Cause it feels so good.
Dancing to this remix makes me wanna step. Cause it's a cut.
In the name of love.
Oh, babe.
In the name of love.
Go
In
on.
the name of love.
Yeah.
Clap in the name of love.
Step in the name
Step in the name of love.
of love.
Step in the name of love.
Then I'm gonna groove. Yeah.
Groove in the name of love. Step, step, side to side, round and round. Dip it now, separate, bring it back. Now let me see you do the love slide. Step, step, side to side.
Keep on stepping.
Step it now,
Whoa.
separate,
Round and
bring
round,
it back.
side to side. Separate and bring it back.
Step, side to side, round and round. Dip it now.
Come on and step in the name of love.
Now let me see you do
While we're living, step steps out, hit the club. DJ's rocking that song for us. If anybody asks why we're stepping, tell them that we did it for love, yeah.
side to side, round and round. Dip it now.
Did it for love, yeah.
Bring it back. Now let me see you do the love
Did it for love, yeah.
side to side, round and
That's why we did it. Did it for love, yeah.
bring it back.
Oh,
Let me see
yeah.
you do the love
Did it for love.
side to side, round and round. Dip it now.
Did it for love, yeah.
Bring it back. Now let me
Oh,
see you do the love
If they ask you why we did it,
side to side, round
tell
and
them
round. Dip it
we did it for love.
bring it back.
Oh,
See you do the love
if they ask you why we did it,
side to side, round and round.
hey, we did it for love.
Bring it back.
Oh, yeah. In a land where everybody's snapping, snapping, everybody's clapping, clapping, everybody's grooving. Hey, in the name of love.
Step on it, y'all. Yeah. Regina and George Daniels. I love you, baby. Yeah. Henry Love. I see you. Yeah. DJ Wayne Williams. Spinning the records. Make sure you spin this one, baby. Alright? And last but not least, let's not forget the most talented man in the world on the guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Donnie Lyle. Play on, player.
We did it for love. Step in the name of love. Welcome back, everybody. It's your leading lady, Tyra Hill, and you're listening to the Tyra Hill Show. We are so excited that you took time up out of your busy schedule on this snowy day, on this cold, brisk day, to tune in to the Tyra Hill Show. Shout out to Be More Bud, my cousin in love, and his family who just sent me some social media love. Thanks for tuning in, cuzzo. Love you much. I am just
Tell the world, cuzzo.
That's what's up. Hey, I asked Derek on the break. I said, Derek, can you step? And he said, yeah. I said, can you dance?
paused.
Yeah, he paused. But he kind of gave me that look like, yeah. I said, can you dance? He said, yeah. And so Polo said, how can you dance when you snapping off beat?
He's such a nice child.
And so it's funny because if you have never watched the stream live, you have to watch it because Polo and Derek is hilarious. They're always grabbing on the mic, singing, acting as if they're singing on the show.
I know I can sing. I know
we gave you a chance a couple of weeks ago.
I got the trainer. Eric. That's hey, shout out to Eric.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on my voice, Eric. All right.
Eric Rainbow from the Caribbean.
From the Caribbean.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So listen, connect with us right now on social media, Twitter at Tyra Hill Show, Facebook, the Tyra Hill Show group, the Tyra Hill Show like page, Instagram, also known as IG. That's the Tyra Hill Show. Derek.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
She loves me. He loves me not.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you all remember the game when we were little, we would get like a little dandelion or a little flower and you had a little crush and you would pick it off and you would say, he loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. And depending on what the end was,
that's right,
your whole world was crushed.
That's right.
Why mine always ended up on he loves me not?
Really?
So I would try to switch it around and start with he loves me not, and then he loves me, so I could end up with he loves me.
That was smart.
But listen, so we're playing a little game today. Make the sound for me, Polo. Yeah. That's the one I wanted him to push. Yeah. Okay, so we pull up out the bag, and this question is for Derek. Yeah. I don't know if I like this one, but this is actually a good question for you. No, this is a great question for you.
Pull another one.
Is there a difference in being in love and loving someone?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The difference is, as it's stated, sometimes you can love someone like you can love a sister or a brother, but being in love is a total different infatuation and feeling.
Okay, and the reason why I asked that question, because I wrote all these questions, is because sometimes we get a little discombobulated. We don't know if we love.
Up.
Yeah, we do. We get it screwed up.
We get it mixed up. A lot of times in a relationship that where the communication is not good, one loves and one is in love.
And that's why it's he loves me. No, she loves me. He loves me not.
That's right.
Because 99% of the time, it's always the woman that's deeper involved than versus the man.
Absolutely. Because women are more emotional than men.
And so it just behooves us to get the right definition of and ask the right questions.
Ask the right questions.
Like, okay, not do you love me?
And give the truthful answer.
And give the truthful answer.
Sometimes you ask the right questions, but people just want to
hear what they want to hear.
Exactly. Give you what you want to hear or string you along.
Because you can't handle the truth.
That's what we believe, though, right?
Right.
Okay.
So we know that there is a difference in between being in love and loving someone.
Exactly.
There
is.
There's a big difference.
There's a big difference. There is.
So I'm just saying, check your definitions. Make sure your man, your boo thing, or whoever is in love with you and they just don't love you.
Right. And sometimes being in love, you're really not in love. You're just infatuated.
Right.
You're in lust, not love. So we have to be careful about that as well, because actually to be in true love, you should also love.
Right.
So sometimes, like you talked about your relationship with Bernard, I've been in a relationship before where I love someone and I'm not always in love with them. I'm always love you. But there's some times when I'm really not in love with you right now.
Right.
So, but you always got to love that person.
Right.
Right? That's
a given.
Unconditional.
Unconditional.
That's unconditional.
Yeah.
Being in love with them, that can take its spurts, right?
Right.
I could be in love with you for a couple years. You could piss me off.
Right.
I don't love you right now.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
But I'm not in love with you. I'm not in love with what you're doing.
Right.
But you have to still love that person.
So let's give some examples. I'm in love with my husband, but I got love for my baby daddy.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. And so that's a major difference.
And your love for your baby daddy came out of respect for him.
Right.
For your son.
Because of Polo.
Exactly. And ladies, we're going to talk about this another day, because I say talk about this for a long. That is so crucial. You don't have to be in love with a man because he's the father of your child,
right.
But you have to respect him. And that respect between the both of y'all will bring love. Like, y'all gonna have much love for each other.
And then it's easier to co-parent. We talked about co-parenting a couple of weeks ago. It's just easy to co-parent like that.
We can just start stacking from there.
Right.
But that's so crucial, and that's big of you because there's a lot of women out there don't understand. They think they gotta hate them in order to.
I can't hate my baby daddy, and here's the reason why. Is because when I look at our son, I see him, and to hate him would be to hate our son. Right. And before you know it, I'm gonna become bitter and broken and telling my son, "You just like your old trifling daddy. Right. You ain't gonna be nothing like your daddy. Exactly. You suck like your daddy suck." Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of loving him and finding.
And then see, Polo don't like for you to talk about his biological. You see how he throwing his hand up, talk about some whoa. I will break his finger and his biological's finger. Don't get it twisted. So, Derek, we're talking about
we are
love. What do you have for the fellas?
For the fellas.
Okay.
I got some top knots.
Top knots.
I got the 5 knots for the married.
The NOTS.
NOTS.
Knots. Top knots.
What not to do.
What not to do
on Valentine's Day.
And lady, I'm going to piggyback on Derek's. What not to do. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. Go ahead,
These
Derek.
are the 5 top what not to do for married men.
Keep it clean. Keep it censored.
It's
keep it
clean and it's real simple.
Okay.
Number 5. Don't watch sports or act like you're disinterested on Valentine's Day because you're married. You've been through it already. Don't schedule work on Valentine's Day because you've been through it already. You know, you didn't have fun last year. It ain't about you. Whatever the case, don't do that. Don't even do it by mistake.
That's the don't for the fellas.
That's the number. That's the top.
That's
number 5.
That's the not.
That's the top not.
Okay, so say it again. So when you get through, I'm gonna tell the ladies what to do.
This is what not to do. Do not watch television. Do not act like you're not interested. I mean, act like you're interested
in Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Okay, and ladies, if he's watching TV, just simply stand in front of the TV with something so seductive on and just begin to do your thug nizzle, and I'm quite sure he'll stop watching the TV to watch you. Move on,
okay,
Derek.
Moving on. Number 4. Bing! That was solved really quickly. Number 4. Do not act like the day is for you. It is really for your partner. Don't schedule something for you or go to the restaurant you want to go to or expect something. It's not for you, right? Act like it's for your loved one. That's what it's for. Right?
Derek, I think you need, because there's some selfish people in the world. Say that again. Say it again, Derek.
Do not act like Valentine's Day is for you, running around wondering what you're going to get for Valentine's Day, especially as a man. We're talking about men.
Right.
It's really for your loved one, right? Your partner, you're married, your wife, right? So don't act like it doesn't matter. Like the day is for you, it doesn't matter for them, okay? Like, you know, you heard she was going to do something special for you. You want to run around like a chicken with your head cut off, you know?
And ladies, whatever your man plans, I need for you to be grateful because we can be real ungrateful at times, you know.
And we feel it too. As soon as you see what it is or whatever, we don't see that
facial
smile,
expression. Oh, baby, that countenance, honey. That countenance change. I got some ungrateful sisters out here, so guess what? I know you don't want to go to McDonald's and get a what you call a value meal,
right?
But guess what? That might be all that's in the budget.
That's
Rock
right.
out with it because what comes from the heart reaches the heart.
That's right.
Okay, Derek, keep it moving. Okay. Oh, Derek, we good.
Number
we
3.
Good.
Number 3. Do not forget, married gentlemen, do not forget your daughters.
Oh!
You have to remember that you have a daughter. The way you treat on Valentine's Day is how she's going to expect to be treated.
Can you say that again? Because these are really good.
Because sometimes we forget. Do not forget your daughters. Don't forget your daughters. Okay? She should be a part of your Valentine's Day celebration at some point in time. She should get a hug, a kiss, I love you, happy Valentine's Day, something. Don't forget. And if you have a boy, a son, right? Make sure that your wife gets something from him on Valentine's Day.
Right.
Right? Go. Of course, he may be little, whatever. He
let
may
him,
be a
let
teenager.
Him do a card.
A little card.
A little crayon card.
Right on there.
I still got my little heart cards that
Mom.
Polo used to do for me when he was in school.
Yeah, but you know, when you get a little older, they don't do them no more. So when you're in high school, middle school, you know, you got to keep that tradition going. Make sure your son knows how to treat his mother.
Well, here's my thing for the women on that. If you're single, make sure your daughter knows, oh, my God, I'm about to get an offering for this one, that she does not need a man to make her happy.
That's right.
Because I'm so sick and tired of, I'm going to be so alone on Valentine's Day.
Oh, and
I ain't got no Valentine. fine, and then you know your little bitterness rubs off on your daughter, and then she becomes bitter and broken just like you. But here's the thing. As women, we have to learn how to celebrate ourselves.
Yes.
We have to learn how to love on ourselves.
That's a
Piggyback
class, isn't
into
it?
the conference,
Piggyback
learning
into the
to love
conference.
you.
Love you.
Because really, you can't love anybody unless you first learn how to
And
love
Tova
you.
said some stuff. Gave some advice about singles.
For
in
the
that,
single
right?
people. So
Learn to love you.
my point that off of what Derek just said, women, do not make it seem like being single is the worst thing on Valentine's Day. Because check it. Mother's Day come, I know a lot of women that whose mothers have went on to glory. Father Days come up, I know a lot of fathers who has went on to glory. Stop. Just act like it's gum in your hair and cut it out.
Right.
Go ahead, Derek. Move
All
to the
right.
next one. My bad.
Number 2 for the married men.
Number 2.
Do not give the same gift you gave last year. If you gave roses last year, don't come back in there with roses again.
I'm going to stomp on them. I would stomp on. I would throw them down and just stomp on them. But see, that's the ungrateful stuff that I just talked about.
Right. If you went out to eat last year and you know she liked to eat, don't go out to eat again. Change it up. Put some spice into it.
Cook her dinner.
Do something. Do something different. Take a trip. A day trip, just you two. Something. Do something different.
Okay, so that was the spice it up. Don't give the same gift.
Yeah, do not give the same.
Okay,
Or
ladies,
re-gift something you're
if
supposed to
you
give for
get the
Christmas.
same gift, don't roll your eyes, don't turn your neck, don't twist them lips. Just simply say, "Aw, thank you, baby. Happy Valentine's Day."
Exactly.
And then look for the receipt to take it back and get something else.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead, Derek.
Or wait a couple weeks later and then say, babe, next time just don't give me the same thing for Valentine's.
Right.
Don't do it on that
Don't
day.
do it on Valentine's
just
Day.
not that day.
Right.
That's just not the day for it.
Right.
Okay.
That's good, Derek. Go ahead.
And the number one thing,
Uh-huh.
don't forget Valentine's Day. Come on, I know you married. Sometimes we forget, anniversaries. Just don't forget. Come on, do so. You see the stuff everywhere. Everywhere you go, grab something.
Right.
And keep it moving. Don't just forget walking this. Oh, I forgot.
And it's funny because it's countries that are banned not to celebrate Valentine's Day. And so all of the hearts and the red stuff that you see, they are forbidden to have that stuff up in their stores or anywhere. And people are literally dying and going to prison because they're sneaking this stuff. And so over in the United States, we just take stuff for granted.
We do.
We just really take stuff for granted. So, Derek, you had some good stuff.
I got singles.
You smart.
You know what?
Is that psychology degree?
No, that's that
Hoodology. Hoodology. I love hoodology. Okay, what's next, Debo?
Like we say, we done been there and done all that.
Been there, done that, tried it, got a T-shirt about it, wrote a book about it, wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it go.
That's right. Next are the single men. These are
Single.
the top 5
We are
things
living
not to do.
single. Okay, go ahead.
They're going to get mad at me.
I got another one. Single, 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 single. Remember that?
Yeah.
Life. Okay.
His face. All right. Top five do nots for the single men. Things not to do on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so mine would be the top 5 things for single women to do. Go ahead, Derek.
Number 5.
Uh-huh.
Do not avoid a friend, girlfriend, friend with benefits just to avoid the day. Just don't call her. Look at her. Don't do it, dude. Come on now. You've been, having relations with this young lady. Don't just avoid her, not answer her calls.
That is
Because
the
you don't
worst
wanna give
feeling.
her a
I've been
Valentine's Day
on the other side of that. And that is the worst feeling. And let's stop right
terrible.
there. See, this is why the Bible talks about premarital sex. Because you give yourself away to people who don't appreciate you or value you.
Right.
So I'm giving you my goody goods. And here the world's love day come. And Negro, you won't even pick up your phone. You keep sending me the voicemail. And so back in the beeper days, that's when I would beep you 304 304. You know what 304 304.
Oh, no.
Or if you want beeping the 304, you would be 187 187.
Oh no.
Go ahead, Derek.
And to piggyback on that one, don't start an argument not to give her nothing 2 days before.
Oh, now you know your brother's good for that one. Oh my goodness.
Don't do that. Come on now. That just ain't right.
Derek.
Don't do that.
And ladies, if he starts an argument, so he could go over to his other, because that's why he started an argument.
We're gonna get to that.
That's why he started an argument. You know, I'm not the person that supports violence, but if he does this, I just say just slap the taste up out of his mouth.
Start an argument. Okay, I'm gonna end this argument.
Right. Just slap him and call it the day.
Come on now. That's the oldest trick in the book. Don't do that. Be a man. You just starting an argument, so you want to
See,
go
there you go. Tony
chill with
Braxton said, just be a man about it.
Just be a man. Look, I don't want to chill with you. I don't have no money, whatever
No,
it is.
we ain't got to lie to kick it. We gonna keep it 100.
That's right.
I can't spend time with you because I'm spending time with my woman.
Exactly.
Point blank, period.
Right.
You already signed up to be the side chick. Why you can't take the package that come along with it?
Right.
If you okay with being the side chick, him not spending time with you on Valentine's Day shouldn't even matter.
Right, absolutely.
Just wait for your the next day after Valentine's Day, or your Christmas, the day after Christmas, or your New Year's. I mean, I'm just saying that's what the side chicks get.
Absolutely.
They gets nothing. You gets no love.
Call them the side pieces.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, also for the single guys, don't forget your daughters. Right?
Yep,
we
don't
already went
forget
through
your
that.
daughters.
So any man with a daughter, don't forget your
Well,
daughter.
let me tell you why.
Single,
Let me tell them why, Derek. Because as a daughter, I understand that my father should have been my first everything.
That's right.
The first person that told me I was beautiful, the first person that told me I was smart, the first man to open up a door for me, whether it's a car door, a building door, to pull out my chair.
That's right.
Fathers, it is so imperative and essential that you do rock out with your daughters because you're teaching them how a man should treat them.
Absolutely. And you want to be honest with
Oh,
your
and
daughters.
mothers, if the baby daddy didn't get you nothing for Valentine's Day, don't hate, just congratulate. But got your daughter something, don't hate, just congratulate.
Exactly. Do not hate on the fact that she got a gift and you didn't.
Right.
Don't start that.
Right.
Don't start. It's not a competition. It's about your child, not about you. Okay. If you don't have a boo and you mad that baby daddy didn't come bring you something, just relax. Pump your brakes.
Right.
Okay. Number 3.
Do
not. This is for the single man.
Mm-hmm.
Do not go into the day expecting relations at the end of the day. Be a gentleman throughout the whole day. Even if you end up not getting it, it's about pampering your friend, your significant other. It's not about happy endings. Okay? So, you know, we all go into it like, I'm going to dinner.
Right.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Even if, you know what, it's going to make it, if you don't ask for it at the end of the night, it's going to make her want you even more the next day.
Right. And not only that, it's such a big turnoff to go on. And I haven't dated in a long time, but I'm just going to, say what I hear my sister girl saying. It's such a big turnoff when you go into a relationship with starting off with the relationship with someone and you're telling them I'm celibate. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not having sex until I get married. And they say, okay, I understand, but they keep pressuring you.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not what's up. Mm-hmm. So ladies, if you go out and the guy is begging you to get in between your legs, honey, I hope you got some change in the bottom of that clutch. Call you a cab, call your home girl, somebody to come and pick you up and leave him right where he is. Because guess what? That's really all he wanted in the first place. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, don't be ashamed. Don't even make no excuse talk about you going to the bathroom and you'll be back. Just be cutthroat like T. Hill, baby. And just be like, you know what? Even if I was getting down with the getting down, I wouldn't let you get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? And just leave. But you know me, I'm dramatic. I've been to picked up my drink and threw it in his face and then left.
Making a movie scene.
But
guys, don't do it. I'm telling you, being a gentleman that day you're going to benefit from that way more than trying to do what you do. Just chill. If it's her decision, if she decides she wants to do it, but don't pressure. Don't, like I had a young lady say to me, the guy said to her, before they went out, he took her to the hotel room and said, is this big enough for us tonight? Before they even went out. They hadn't even went out to dinner yet for Valentine's Day. He went and got the room, took her in the room and said, is this big going to be big? In other words,
he just knew he was getting some.
Exactly. That's just rude.
It's disrespectful. And what he said to her was, I'm going to wine you, I'm going to dine you, I'm going to spend a little bit of money on you, and because what I'm spending on you, I want what's in between them legs. Exactly. And you owe me.
And this is where it's going to happen. It's going to happen tonight. Is this enough room?
Oh my goodness, Derek, what's the next one? Cause see that hot grits. Hot grits.
Number 2 for the single men. Do not give "I love you" gifts if you don't love that person.
Oh, say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Do not give and I know it's everywhere because it's Valentine's Day, but you are setting yourself up for failure.
Well, that's not true. They have cards for friends.
They do, but some people just lazy.
Yeah, because I read cards. I go through
and women really read cards, and they read into cards. So if you give her a whole bunch of "I love you" stuff, and y'all,
she's really going to think you're into her and you love her. And you're leading her astray under false pretenses. Not healthy. And then that's where you get the thin line between love and hate, stalker.
Thin line. That's where the craziness
Yeah,
starts.
that's where it comes, baby.
So, if you aren't really sure about this relationship yet, get her something, but please just avoid the "I love you." Just avoid it. Try to. Because once she sees it and it comes from you, she's going to believe exactly what it says.
That you love her.
Right?
That he loves me.
Say what you mean.
He loves me
mean
not.
what you say.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Exactly. And then you're going to put the last one.
He loves me not. He loves me not. He won't even return my phone call, and I gave him my goody good.
And I paid for the room.
Derek, you stupid.
Don't get it twisted. Okay. The single men set them up. Right?
Single men set them up. But here's what you got. One more, Derek. Or was that just okay? One more.
The top one.
Top one. Number one.
Number one for single men, and they gonna hate me for this one.
You violating the mail code.
I'm violating the mail code.
Oh, he's violating the mail code. I love it. Go ahead.
I've been here before.
Go ahead and violate it. I love it.
Do not double up on Valentine's Day.
What you mean half and half? Half a day with somebody else and half a day with the other half? The first 12 hours, then the next 12 hours? You stupid.
Don't double up. Whatever you do, come on, respect yourself, respect the young lady. Please, gentlemen. Stop.
You done doubled up before.
I done doubled up before.
Well, let me ask you.
Okay, so.
Let me ask you.
Look, yeah. I done tripled up too. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so we gonna.
So that means, ladies, if you're calling him and he's not answering, it's a big possibility that he's with the first half of the day.
Okay. Or he's just texting you.
Right. He won't answer your phone calls. Right.
I'm with my mama.
Okay, so Derek, before you get into that, ladies, let me tell you, if you think that your man is doubling up, you choose for him and choose to walk away. Choose for him. Choose you. You can never go wrong when you choose you. Derek, you used to double up.
Girl. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I'm not going to sit here and tell a lie.
Ain't he sweating? Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Exactly. Double up. Single men, men do it.
But oh my goodness! But you know what, men, and I have to stop being so hard on my fellas because you know what? There's some women out there that have a mentality like a man. And I'm talking about they getting double roses, double gifts, double dinners. So I just can't dog out my fellas because there's some women, honey, that done put the P in imp. Yeah. I'm just saying.
We don't want none of that.
Oh my goodness! So Derek, let me ask you this. What is your male's perspective on Valentine's Day?
My male perspective on Valentine's Day is keep it as simple as possible, as you possibly can. Make it about your significant other. Don't expect. Now, if you follow those rules, number one, you ain't going to spend too much money. If you keep it simple, it's always from the heart. Women say that all the time. See if that's really what it's about, right? So if you're a guy out there, you making 6 figures, you single, and she know you got a lot of money, keep it as simple as possible, and we're going to find her exactly where she's at. Get her a dollar store card, take her to eat somewhere real simple, Applebee's, because she know you got some paper, and see exactly how she feels about it. If she enjoys something really simple like that,
she'll enjoy you.
Then she'll enjoy something better.
She's not a gold digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Or she might be Right. But keep it simple. Don't. Right. If you can't afford the Ruth Chris or the expensive restaurant, Keep it simple.
Or just cook her dinner.
Just cook her dinner.
Just cook. I mean, it's nothing more romantic because I believe I'm an old fashioned. What comes from the heart reaches the heart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Give her a home spa day. You don't do nails.
Right.
Just fool around. Act like you do nails all day. Act like you do feet and massage her feet and give her
and
a
those
massage.
little things matter because, you know, Bernard will blow dry my hair in a minute. He gets it straighter than mine, than I can. You know what I'm saying? And he'll come if I'm in the tub, he'll scrub my feet. You know, he'll take off my polish. Like, that's sexy. That's attractive.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
That's right.
You know, Derek, I'm digging that list, but I'm telling y'all, Derek Marcano is the man. Give me some. Give me some. That was a good list, Debo.
Yeah,
Don't go nowhere.
That's a real list. That's what that is.
We'll be right back. This is for my girl, Kendra Hatchett, who asked to hear something for Luther. Kendra, I couldn't find the other one, but I got this for you. This is for all the lovers in the world. Yeah, baby, a little Luther.
If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, I'd give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, and your love beside me. That would be all I need if this world were mine. I'd give you anything.
If this world were mine, I would make you a king with wealth untold. You could have anything if this world were mine. I'd give you each day so sunny and blue. And if you wanted the moonlight, I'd give you that too. If this world were mine, no baby, I'd give you anything.
Oh, baby, you're my inspiration, and there's no hesitation when you want me, honey, just call me.
No, baby, you are my consolation, and I feel so much sensation when I'm in your arms, when you squeeze me.
Yeah, the way that you do. The way that you
love me more.
Oh yeah, the way that you do.
The way that you love me.
Oh, every sky would be blue as long as you're loving me, baby. Oh,
When I'm here in your arms, life is so
wonderful, my love. Oh, give me pretty loving, baby. Give me pretty loving, honey. Keep on loving me, baby. Whoa, you know I need you, honey. You know I need you, baby. Keep on loving me, loving me the way you do, my love.
Yes, yes, yes. That's Luther, honey. If this world were mine. That's grown folks music right there.
That is grown folks
yes,
music.
Shout out to Luther. Rest in heaven, Luther. Okay,
now,
okay.
Been some great Valentine's songs.
Yes,
the group picked some great songs today.
Our listeners are just amazing. So, Polo, hurry up and pick a question so we can ask you a question. And then Goldfingers, a.k.a. Toy, you pick one. Let me read it. Derek can read Toys. I'm going to read Polo's. Oh, you want Derek to read yours? Okay, and I'll read Toys. Okay, go ahead. Thanks, Toy.
For Polo Dawn.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite love movie?
Love Jones.
You love the Love Jones. That's a good one.
That's a good movie.
Shout out to
I
Polo
think that's
Dawn.
on everybody's list. That's
what about Love and Basketball? You love that song. I mean,
that's
that
a good
movie
movie
Too much. Love Jones.
Love Jones. Okay, well, Toy. Yes. Name a romantic destination that you would love to visit.
Oh, man.
Don't say Sochi.
Destination. To me?
Uh-huh.
Yes, anywhere my daddy take me. No, really. I would say Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yes.
For me, it would be France. Really? Yes, it would be Perry. It would be Perry. Who's going to read mine?
All right, this for Tyra.
Yes,
Name your favorite love song.
Oh, my goodness. Now, that's crazy because I got a lot. Being a singer and being
Just
raised
one.
on music. My
Just
favorite
one.
love song. Wow. And it's at the top of my head, so I got to go with this one. Gotta Be by Jagged Edge. I gotta be the one you love.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I gotta be the one you.
Please don't get dead.
Oh my goodness, y'all, Jagged Edge, that is it.
Oh.
I gotta be the one you feel.
Oh, that's a tough one. Go ahead, sing that.
I gotta be the one to feel life is sunshine.
Oh, my
I gotta be the one to know. Cause I will always love you so.
Yes, that's a tough song.
What? This is my part. I'm just telling you that I gotta be. That's the jail lady.
Yes, that is
yeah,
the
baby.
That's
Yeah.
a tough one. That was a good
Oh
one.
my goodness, Polo. We might have to put that on up in there as our last song.
Y'all might have to do that.
Oh my
I'm
goodness,
serious,
Polo.
yes.
I'm not telling you because I had Guy up in there and I took Guy out, but we'll continue it. Polo, I need for gotta be to be up in there. Don't play with me. Yes, so that gotta be would have to be my favorite R&B song. I mean, but it's so many.
It is.
It's so many, but that was at the top of my head.
The ones you feel in your soul,
Yeah.
though, like that Luther.
Yeah.
Like that, those you feel them, like you feel like you in love, even when you just love them.
Oh, right.
Just because of the music.
Right. You just love. So I think today's show was just really phenomenal. Love. You know,
That's right.
I think the word love is used so loosely, and this is why I really wanted to do the show, you know, because we use the word love so loosely. And a lot of times we don't act out because love is actually a verb. It's an action. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you that I love you, but as soon as you turn your back, or I'll pat you on your back, and as soon as you turn, I'm trying to see where I'm going to put the knife in it. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I wanted to say. This would be my words of encouragement for today's show. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. Everything passes away but love.
Love stays.
Love never fails.
Never fails.
And, of course, you can find that in the Bible. 1 Corinthians 13th chapter, 4th through the 8th verse. I am just really excited about just everything that God is doing for this show.
Absolutely.
I truly love my team. Everybody got their Valentine's Day
I was
gift.
going to tell everyone that you are so creative.
Oh, I
You're one of
love you
those
guys.
do everything type of people.
Oh, I love you
She gave-
guys.
for all those out there, our boss gave
Yeah.
all of us Valentine's Day gifts.
Aw.
Beautiful headphones
Yes.
to match our personality.
Yes, Toy
Some
got
for
purple.
other reasons.
Right. Polo got red. I got hot pink.
They're very cute.
We just gave it away because I don't know if Tova's got hers in the mail or not.
Well, Tova.
Right, Tova.
We just letting you know.
Right. But I absolutely love you guys. Just the support, the way you guys hold me down, all your hard work and diligence and your perseverance. This was just a little token of love for me to just say thank you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
You guys rock. Oh, you
For
guys
those
rock.
employers out there, take note.
Well, and
Marisol Johnson, take note.
I wanted to say this. So in the group this week, because y'all know I hadn't said anything really about the group today. I love the Tyra Hill Show group. I love my group. I asked the question. Actually, I took a poll. What's the best Valentine's Day gift? So I put teddy bears, chocolate, spa day, romantic dinner, weekend getaway, jewelry, money, love, or none of the above. Y'all want to hear what
Other. You forgot other.
Or no, I didn't. It was none of the above. I didn't put other.
Oh.
I didn't. I thought those were the top list.
It's close.
Money, jewelry. You can't go weekend.
What about time?
Isn't love? I mean, isn't time included in love?
It should be.
Well, I mean,
It should be a part of it.
right. But let me tell you who won. What won?
Who won?
I'm telling you, our group is funny.
They are.
The number one winner was weekend getaway.
That's right.
The weekend getaway
I would
was the
click
number
that.
one. We had 4 ties, spa day, romantic dinner, money, and none of the above. But weekend getaway was the number one.
The number one.
So there it is. If
I
you're
think
looking for
that
something to do a good weekend
Nice,
getaway.
and it don't even have to be far.
It doesn't have to be far. Just find a nice hotel an hour away.
Yeah.
You
something
know,
really nice.
and a change of scenery is always good.
Always good for a relationship.
Right.
Always.
Right. So, Derek, is there anything that you want to say before we
I
sign
got one
off?
question. I got one question for Goldfingers. What is the trend with the young generation in social media? Do they do Valentine's Day through social media? Like, do we Instagram? I mean, what's the jump off with that?
What's the jump off?
You can send stuff.
You can send different
You
stuff.
can buy it on
pictures,
Facebook and send it to them.
Oh, okay. Or
Well,
like
you know,
little
social media, you can
tracks
buy gifts for people's birthday and send it to them.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
You know, I seen where an app has you can make Valentine's Day cards and send it. It reminds me of the Valentine gram when I was in school. It was like 25 cents. You'll buy it at lunchtime, and then you'll write who you want it to be delivered to, and it'll be
Yep.
delivered to them.
Yep.
And I mean, like stuff like that
We
just
had that
rocks.
too. We had
You
that
know?
yeah, yeah.
too. And the pictures.
Oh wow! So, shout out to all of the lovebirds in the land.
Yes.
And
All of 'em.
understand that money. Don't flip out if you ain't got it.
Don't do that.
Right. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. Be
Absolutely.
creative.
Be creative.
You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, and I'm going to share this because me and Bernard have not always had money.
Right.
You know?
struggle. You went through your
Right. And that's why I can respect where I am and be humble because I had to learn how to respect the struggle. But I remember this one particular Valentine's Day where I didn't have anything to give Bernard. And I just politely went into my room, into my office, and just began to just make him cards and just write different love stuff. I love you because of this. I love you because of that. And he really loved it.
It was great.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight from the heart.
Now, I don't know if he's going to like it now because we got a little change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He probably like, girl, go get me an Invicta watch because y'all know my husband has a fetish with Invicta watches.
Oh, does he?
Yes, he wears no watch but Invicta. Yes.
Oh, we're going to have to keep our eyes out for you.
Well, yeah, I'm always keeping an eye out for him. But thanks to all of our listeners for tuning in today. If you missed the Tyra Hill Show, I'm telling you, don't fret. You can catch us on Praise Austin on Thursdays. That's www.praiseaustin.com.
And that's the actual Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So this
7
that's a great show to
p.m.
catch it again.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Praise Austin. That's Thursdays and Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Praise Austin. And guess what? By next week, the Tyra Hill Show website will be up. You can go on our website, click on past shows that you missed, and watch us stream live as well as listen to the show.
That is.
And our website is off the chain.
technology.
Shout out to Jamaica, our website designer. The girl is just off the chain. So I'm really, really excited. Ladies, don't forget the 2014 Life Women's Conference is going down February the 22nd through the 23rd in Hanover, Maryland, Spring Hill Suites. As of today until midnight, the registration is only $100. I've taken off $75 just for you. Just for you. The registration is $100. Email the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com to register. And we would love to have you. We're expecting great things for this conference. I'm just really.
Once again, it's a great Valentine's
It's a great Valentine's Day conference. I mean, it's just learning to love you, spending money wisely, overcoming calamities, life during and after divorce. I mean, come on. Am I marriage material?
Absolutely.
How to stay saved and sanctified and satisfy your boo.
And it's the sale. How long is the sale going? Until midnight tonight?
Until midnight tonight. But guess what, Derek? Just because you asked, I'll make it until noon tomorrow.
Boom.
Until noon tomorrow. I'll extend it until noon tomorrow. Again, to register, email the Tyra Hill Show at gmail.com. You register, you send us an email. We send you a secure payment link. Once your payment has cleared, we then resend you a electronic conference packet. So you get it all. You know, my team, I do everything decent and in order. So, you know, just email us, register, and we'll take it from there.
And meals are included.
All the meals for Saturday are included.
That's worth the price of the ticket.
Breakfast,
right
lunch,
there.
and dinner.
That's worth the
Breakfast,
price
lunch,
of
and
admission
dinner. Yes,
right
most definitely. But y'all know what? Next week, since it's Black History Month, guess what we talking?
What we talking, Black History?
Oh, no. What kind of sorta? Did I say, oh, no, like it was a bad thing? Yeah. No, don't call me with that. I really didn't mean to say it like that. But here's the thing. We're talking light skin versus dark skin. Ooh. Yes. Light skin versus dark skin and the division it has caused amongst African Americans. That's going to be good, ain't it?
Yes.
Oh, I say ain't.
Then
I say ain't. I'm just so hoodology.
We're going to have to go through the origin.
Yes.
House.
Yes,
blank.
honey. We breaking it down. And it's trickled off of today because, you know, Nina is light-skinned. I'm kind of dark-skinned. You know, and growing up, my grandmama, Big Mama would always call Nina and all the light-skinned cousins little light-skinned heifers. But she was light-skinned. So I'm thinking somebody made the difference between her and her siblings. Right. And so we're going to get into that next Sunday, light skin versus dark skin, and how.
That's controversial.
Yes,
right,
and how it has affected and caused division amongst the African American community. I absolutely love you all. Thank you again for tuning in. Connect with us on social media right now. Twitter at Tyra Hill Show, Instagram The Tyra Hill Show, Facebook The Tyra Hill Show group, and The Tyra Hill Show like page. And guess what? If you're dealing with it,
we are talking about it.
Yes, we are on the Tyra Hill Show.
On the Tyra Hill Show.
On the Tyra Hill Show.
So yeah. Don't stop, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Freak, y'all. Keep rock. Come on. Don't stop, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Freak. Keep rocking on. And don't stop, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Freak, y'all. Keep rock. Come on. And don't stop, y'all. To the beat, y'all. Freak. Keep rocking on.
Like a little stone dance, romance, conversation. I'm just trying to be real, trying to get your pen. Baby faces. I know the right and the wrong with love somebody. Okay. Girl, you make me say,
I gotta be.
oh baby, I gotta be the one. I keep telling myself,
Yeah.
gotta be that.
I gotta be.
I gotta be the one. I gotta be the one, babe. Yeah, baby. Looking for me, friend. Somebody I can take out and spend all my dividends.
Yeah.
I need somebody I can love till the end of time.
Me too.
When I'm feeling down and out, she can ease my mind down.
Yeah.
Shorty, you make me say,
Gotta be.
say you, baby.
Know what I mean?
Gotta be the and I gotta be.
Gotta be.
games. I done played with many hearts, I ain't saying no names, baby, I'm just being me. A player don't change, putting 5 in your ring, a 5 on your range. All over, the S-Class roller, Casanova, as the cash overflow over. We golden older, hold your trick, cause she just might slide with the click, you know. Giving kisses to the mistress, diamond tennis for the missus. Like I wrap the strobe light around her wrist, so when she throw her hands up, the party don't stop. Ladies, don't quit, come on, slide and rock. We ride through the block, and his and her Benzes, she holding. I don't even have to cop. Like Bonnie and Clyde, we bounce corner to corner and get jig on them like Dosey and Gabbana. I just got to be.
Stop rocking if the beat stop rocking. I gotta be the one. Keep rocking if the beat stop rocking. I'ma 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 keep rocking. Feel me? And if the beat stop rocking, I'ma keep rocking. 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 If the beat stop
All those days and lonely nights have all gone away. I never thought a day would come that we'd be more than friends. You made me smile when I was down. You turned my world around. The way you give me love feels right. Ooh. You took the ease off my mind and put it behind. You were there on my knees, so baby, I love you so here. I'll never love this way again.
Radio, it's the all new.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to WPBRadio.com worldwide.
What's poppin', my people? It's your boy Ego, and you're back with the Broken Filter. It's Wednesday. It's 9 o'clock. You already know what time it is. We about to get it poppin'. Special guest, regular guest. Everybody's in the building. Let's get it poppin'.
Attention, right about now. Everybody needs to stand still and settle down. Your boy Core DJ Wild Child DNA, aka Nationwide D. DNA. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. Put the kids to bed. The Dead That TV. Come to you live on WPBRadio.com. It's the Broken Filter.
These guys are being childish in here already. Just got in the building. These guys are childish. Once again, it's your boy Ego. You're back with the Broken Filter, WPBRadio.com, bringing it to you live. I got my man Far Rock to my left.
What's good?
Let's skip him for right now. This dude's up to something no good. I got my man Hef back in the building off a 2-week hiatus. What's up, Hef?
Very excited to be back. Very excited.
Where you been, man?
You know I do the one-man publicity tour.
You do it all,
yeah,
brother.
Man.
You do it all.
Right now we got 2 people in Omaha. What up? Thanks to me.
And I got my man across from me working the phone lines, working the Facebook. My man Face.
What up, what up, what up?
All right, special guest today. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Something big happening for the Broken Filter because we listen.
What were they saying that we had to listen to?
The women are telling us that we are so raw and we don't allow them to get their opinion in sometimes. So we need a female. That's what they say. We need a female panelist to bring some type of evenness to what we do. All right. So what we did, we went out and got ourselves a female professional. We didn't just get another one of us. We didn't just say, listen, let me just find any old chick that is funny and got something to say. We went out and found a professional. Let me tell you about this professional.
Hold on. So you saying that we not professional? I'm professional.
Hold on. I know I've been going, but I'm the balance to Far Rock. So I don't bring the women's perspective, but I do bring a more logical perspective.
Than me?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you are.
And he's back.
You hear what he says?
Listen. Let's not make it about us right now.
Okay.
All right.
Let's not make
Who
it
we
about
got
us.
in the house, man?
Because it's about this young lady to my left. First time in the studio.
She's smiling hard, too.
All she does is smile.
The package looks professional.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
The smile is a little annoying, though.
Got
We're
the-
going to talk about
Yeah,
that
we got the
smile
look.
in a minute.
Got the nice red lipstick and all that.
Listen. I'm just happy she made it here. Did you see her drive up?
Hey.
All right.
There was some snow outside that wasn't. It's been there. Yeah, she acted like it just moved.
I'm from Georgia. I don't do snow.
Oh, okay.
Sweet, I need you to speak up into the microphone.
I said I'm from Georgia. I do not do snow.
Oh.
And I appreciate that. Let me tell you about this lady right here. She goes by the name of Dr. Rosalind Aker Black. All right, let me tell you about some of her credentials because I'm very, very happy.
Dr. Roz for short, right?
Dr. Roz.
That's what we're doing, Dr. Roz?
Dr. Roz.
Not Dr. Oz. We got Dr. Roz.
She has over 10 years experience as a clinical psychologist. She specializes in children, families, and couples. We're very happy to have her on the Broken Filter. How you doing today, Dr. Roz?
I'm wonderful.
Can we get that clap? Where's that clap, man?
We know some people. Can we get a hand clap?
Dr. Roz is in the building. Dr. Roz.
Listen, you didn't know we were professional. We got sound effects.
I love it.
We got a whole orchestra downstairs. As soon as you do the thing, see this is my favorite. I like that. That's part of my introduction now. These guys are joking me on. Dr. Roz, why don't you tell the Broken Filter listeners about yourself? Just what you been up to?
Well, I am a clinical psychologist. I specialize in relationships primarily. I work with children, family, individuals, couples, forensic, anything under the guise of a clinical psychologist. I do it all. Lately, I've been doing a lot of relationship work. So I have my own site called marriageexposed.com where we talk about relationship issues from a male and
WPBRadio.com is your online music choice, and we're giving you a chance to spend an evening with the incredible Brian Culberson.
Tell the world everything I'm feeling. I got a lot to give. Now I got somebody.
Friday night, March 28th. 2 shows, one night. One show starts at 6:30 and the other show starts at 9:30 p.m. Friday night, March 28th, Rams Head on Stage in Annapolis. And WPBRadio.com has plenty of free tickets. Make sure you log on to the main page, WPBRadio.com. Head to the Crack the Prize Vault section. Enter your name and a contact number, and then get ready to win your tickets for Brian Culberson. Friday night, March 28th, Rams Head on Stage in Annapolis. It's another way of winning in 2014 from WPBRadio.com.
My flow's remarkable.
Pre-show radio is up next, folks. Stay tuned.
Throw obstacles, I'll hurdle them. Herman whack MCs, chrome racks to the rims, to the cats. You'll met the Cal and D. I'm ASAP. A crack of dawn, chicken hunting at KFC. In 83, I was that scrub TLC. Talked about, now I rock the house, chalk them out.
Yeah, no doubt. Who got the biggest ass in the house? Young miss, fillet your fish, saltwater trout. Pretty young thing, got a tongue ring and dirty mouth, and she whispering them sweet nothing. I air it out. Baby, you got me, like Joni had Chachi, until she got hot and went and it's posse. Lady Godiva, from day one a silk rider. Liar, liar, set your it's your fire.
I see you dancing right now. I don't need to tell you that you know how, but baby, you do. Oh, I say you belong. And if you dream to be free, I can take you there, just follow me. Baby, I won't steer you wrong. And it seems like to me, you want someone to fit your pedigree. Baby, I do. So what you want? Smack your ass, pull your hair, and I even kiss you way down there. Know that I will. Think I won't. Oh, fine,
yo, shit, how we do it? Hey, yo, D, how we do it? Hey, yo, how we do it? All down, how we do it?
Here you are in my world, make you feel like a girl. I rub your back and fulfill your needs. So why don't we just get undressed? Fingers in the touch and your caress. That's what I want. Why don't you give it to me? I will have you believe there's no reason for you to leave. Stay right here, in my arms, where you're safe and secure. And with me, you give me sure there's no friends. You tell me, oh, bitch, we do it left and right. Oh, up and down, you keep it moving left and right. Keep doing up and down. Oh yeah, left and right. Love when you do it up and down. Don't stop, left and right. Keep doing it, baby.
Hey, yo, D, yo, how we do it? Yo, D, how we do it? Funk Doc, how we do it? Yo, Stallion. Yo, this is how we do it.
I don't you know, sex no thing to do. Ooh, sex is no thing to do. I don't you know, sex is no thing to do.
Yo, Doc B off the ball with Keith and Marley G. Pushing a Harley B with a jar green. Come 151, straight Indo, the spot. I'm up brown sugar behind the fiberglass window. It's Doc, pack guns, don't sling weight. Only thing I sling is condoms for spring break. How we do it?
Leave
How we do it?
Get the money.
It's a weed.
Take your coat off and stay a while. Now, honey child, if you gon' be acting funny style, then I don't need ya. It's Saturday, this night fever. It's just poppin', cheaper, my mouth cotton. Tis the season for drawers dropping and heavy breathing. You ain't skeezing, you just teasing, I'm leaving. Acting rotten, I got no time for games, I'm no joke. Drop that ass when I'm finished and watch it smoke, 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 smoke.
This is a Sean Touré remix.
I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom,
I'm basically FM Radio 101. You know, I'm so used to doing it Tuesday. This is Cree Soul Radio. Cree Soulful. Okay, so Soul Flow.
Yep,
Okay,
Soul
Soul
Flow
Flow.
Radio.
So Soul Flow. I don't know why I'm gonna say Cree. Cree. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Well, here, first of all, Stephen Wise here helping out. Mia and Black Star. Mia's a god. At MIAGAWD, right? On Instagram. Hey guys, how you guys doing this week? Out here in the snow.
We are doing well. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, this is Soul Flow Radio on WPBradio.com. Let's give a hand clap in the studio for Mr. Stephen Wise for being in here from FM Radio 101.
There we go.
We'll be talking about some stuff he got going on. And then, of course, we got Black Star here.
The legendary DJ Black Star.
Live spin. And we have our sister Malika here once again.
Can you pull the camera out, Malika?
We will learn about some stuff she's working on as well.
I feel like being photogenic tonight, Malika.
It's charging in a minute,
though. It's charging. That's what I'm talking about. So we got live flows and cameras and the pretty babies in the building.
Yep. Oh, right.
So
I forgot
Araya.
to announce the bus goddess.
Yeah, Araya. How old is she? Like 2 months now?
Yeah, she'll be 2 months on Wednesday. She'll be 8
wow.
weeks, so.
Black Star the baby for me. I think I'm the last one of my friends like who don't have kids. Like it's like me and like two of our homeboys. We don't have any kids. Yet, so I got this far. I think I'm gonna be like Hugh Hefner or something. You know,
you gotta join the club.
Yeah, I'm good. I could look at Charles and be good. So does she sleep at night?
More or less. We got a little system going on.
Okay.
For those who tuned in last week, I was actually feeding her while I was hosting.
On the air.
That's what we do.
So no you streaming on that moment. Cut the cameras off when she's,
it was totally discreet. Nobody know what was going on. These are the mere mommy moments. I'm thinking about making a segment of it.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Like mommy moments.
Yes.
Ain't a bad idea. Mommy moments. That's real. That's real.
Like,
how does it feel you guys being parents for the first time? Like, how does that feeling?
It's like I said, it's
Okay, Black Ray jump in now. He's excited.
Weird.
He's excited right now.
I felt like I was already in it. I mean, I was already prepared for this. You know? It was like
Okay. That's what's up.
The dreams prepared me for it, though.
That's what's up. That's okay. That's wow. Okay, he dreamed of it.
Exactly.
I know I haven't dreamed of that yet. So you keep on dreaming for me, boss. So what's going on for Soul Flow today? Soul Flow
Radio. So again, it's been a lot in the news on the feeds and all that type of stuff. I make sure I'm looking at Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, seeing what people are talking about, and some interesting things that have come up are a couple articles that's went viral about Baltimore and about crime and poverty in Baltimore and people's responses to it. So wanted to bring that up. And even with the documentary 12 O'Clock Boys, we watched that last night.
How was that?
It was interesting. I liked it. It was definitely like, wow, this is Baltimore. But one thing we left from it is kind of like, why is this the only story that's coming from it? You know what I mean?
Was Chino on there?
What does that mean?
Lil Chino?
I don't know. Black, do you know if Chino was on there? I wasn't paying attention to Chino.
Chino was on there, little short dude. It's funny because I made his prom outfit.
Really?
I made a prom outfit for him about 2 years ago. I didn't know he was one of the...
Lil Dev, Steve, Kevin. Like, it was a lot of people.
Yeah, I didn't know he was one of the 12. I didn't know. I didn't know that he rode. I didn't know. Because my sister... There's best friend, daughter. And that kind of black we got like as lines. Sister's best friend's daughter went to her prom, and he was her date. This is like 2 years ago, so I didn't know he was, a little dapper little dude. I didn't know until I found out like a few weeks ago that he was when was hanging with Meek Mills, and they really like this is like a whole little movement they got going on with it. But it is a Baltimore thing though.
Definitely, and I grew up on that side of town, so
Where
I've
at?
seen that
Where'd you grow up at?
thing kind of.
Okay.
Yes, West Side.
West
So
Side.
I seen that Sunday thing a lot, and it was one of the things that came up was kind of they painted them as kind of rebels and like the police are trying to get them and what does that mean and all that type of stuff. And I know I've never felt in danger with 100 of them swarming as I'm driving down the street. So,
Yeah.
you know, it makes you think about.
It's the culture.
Yeah,
It's part
exactly.
of our
It's the
culture here.
culture. And communities should be able to decide what they deem as safe and as unsafe versus
Right.
somebody telling us. Because a lot of people are getting hurt just from, you know, police chasing them or,
Right.
you know, versus the actual act of it. And also Soul Flow, it's all about light. It's all about the flow of stuff. So we want to stay on the inspiration tip. And with Valentine's Day coming up, you know, a lot of people have been talking about relationships and people preparing. So we want to talk about expectations in relationships. Also, even on a health tip. So it's just a lot. We like to keep it random here on the show. So we got a nice eclectic mix of music, and we got a nice eclectic mix of topics. So we want people to tune in. Use the hashtag SoulFlowRadio. That's SOLFLOWRADIO.
Okay, so I'm hashtagging it right now. So
SOLFLOWRADIO. And of course, you could always just add Mia the God or Black Star on Twitter or Instagram, and also on Facebook.
Okay.
And we will make sure that we are watching closely. And of course, just call in if you want to chime in.
So Soul Flow means because I know for those who don't know, soul is it Latin for sun?
Yes, Latin, Spanish.
Latin, Spanish for sun. Okay, so Sunflow Radio. So I guess it's so when you say Sunflow Radio, so Soul Flow Radio or Sunflow, it has something to do with what? So people kind of get a vibe of where you guys are coming from.
Yeah, exactly. So soul, sun is the center of the universe. It sheds light. So a lot of times you're going to learn something new. You're going to hear something new. We're going to bring in people in the studio that's doing stuff. We're shedding light on it. We're
enlightening.
Shining bright. We're enlightening people.
Okay.
And then flow is in, everything is multifaceted. So flow is the river. It just keep going. It's something that we brought up last week. You know, the whole kind of flow of the universe, how things go, how things just keep moving. And then, of course, you know, music is a big part of this show. We got the music man himself, Black Star. That's
DJ,
a DJ,
legendary
producer, singer, rapper, whatever music thing he is. So, and we're going to have different artists in here. So, again, if you want your music to be played, we're going to have to review it, but send it to flowbmore@gmail.com, flowbmore@gmail.com. Or I just created a SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com, Soulflow Radio. And if you just follow, then we can check out your music and decide if it's something that we want to showcase on the show.
It'd be cool, like when we come back, if you would talk about like how it is, since we're talking about Valentine's Day coming up, how it is being involved with a producer and a DJ. Like, it has to be something with that. Like, is he up all night? You said what?
I said, I'm not associated with him.
Right, okay.
Only off the air.
Right. Okay, my bad. So I can't say on the air?
Nope.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so on the air, y'all are single on the air then. Yeah. Okay, right. All righty then. Yeah, okay. That's cute. To the mics go off, he be like, yeah, go ahead. I hear that. So we're going to take a quick break and then come back with some music. We do that? So you going in Black, or like how we doing this, boss? Okay, all right. So that's what we doing.
limit to your care. So carelessly there. Is it truth or dare? There's a limit to your care. There's a limit to your love.
Soul Flow Radio excuses, folks. Stay tuned.
Like a waterfall in slow motion. Like a map with no ocean. There's a limit to your love. Your love, your love, your love. There's a limit to your care. There's a limit to your love. Like a waterfall in slow motion. Like a map with no ocean. There's a limit to your love. Your love, your love, your love.
Soulful Radio, folks.
also at the same time, I feel like I'm respectful to what I do.
Yeah, let's go.
I remember when you made love to my groove, secret ballerina. I remember when you made love to my groove, made love. A special party time. Special party time. Secret ballerina.
Hey, WPBRadio.com listeners, what about a pair of tickets for you and a friend to see the amazing Rochelle Farrell Sunday, March 2nd at Ramset on Stage in Annapolis? Head to the WPBRadio.com main page, crack the prize vault section, enter your name and a phone number, and then get ready to win a pair of tickets to see Rochelle Farrell. March 2nd at Ramset on Stage in Annapolis. 2 shows, one at 5 and the other at 8 p.m. It's another way of winning in 2014 from WPBRadio.com.
What can I do to deserve?
Oh, love, what can I do?
It's the all-new season of WPBRadio.com. Log on WPB Radio website and click the prize vault for your chance to win prizes and surprises. We ended the live DJ set with what is that? Exclusive unreleased track. So again, every Sunday you're gonna hear something you didn't hear before, and we have a very special treat because Black Star has a surprise for his fans.
Yeah.
Well, first, Mia, say your name, baby. Say know who they. I know your name. Everybody may not know who you are. All the new listeners
So
listening.
again, I am Mia.
Okay.
And Mia the God on Twitter. That's MIATHEGAWD on Twitter and Instagram.
God.
So follow to stay tuned to a lot of stuff that we got going on, and of course the show, and just to stay connected and see how you can be involved and kind of get from the situation. All right. So
Black Star, say hi. Since you here, Negro.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Yep. We're going to hear more musics. So one thing I was thinking about, going along even again with kind of no expectations, I see a lot of people say like, oh, I miss college dropout Kanye, or I miss old Lauryn Hill and all that type of stuff. And I feel like that's unfair to the artist because that was 10 or 20 years ago, and we kind of get stuck on that. And I think there's so many mock Lauryn Hills or so many mock Kanye's that we can just listen to them if you want that sound, but let them kind of grow, evolve as an artist or as a person. They might not be interested in music anymore. So for those of you, I don't necessarily even consider myself an artist, but those artists in here, how do y'all feel about that? Like, evolving, and even like if we are true fans of an artist, allow them to evolve and grow up, and not have any expectations of what
was wrong or
You
right
know,
for
what they
them,
had,
or
yeah.
is I think that we get caught up in as a society it being, I think we're creatures of habit, and we like things to be the same way that we heard from the first time. And I think some people are able to do that and do that well, been able to stay the same and yet still maintain something fresh and new. Like, I think an artist like that is Anita Baker. I think Anita Baker is an artist that if she tried to do a duet with 2 Chainz or whatever, it just wouldn't work. Anita is great as you can play Anita Baker songs from 1984 through now and still love. I think Maxwell is that way. I think Maxwell can consistently give you new music, yet it's still the same Maxwell that you fell in love with. I don't think Maxwell has deviated, I think, from being Maxwell. I think Kanye has constantly evolved. He's always been Kanye. Like we say this, I'm like, I'm actually a fan of all of them. I think it's just, I recall when he did 808's Heartbreak, and everyone was like, I wasn't like, yeah, but he was going through a heartbreak.
Right.
So
it was reflecting him.
yeah, little what's her name, broke his heart. I'd be hurt too. Shoot, so
his mother passing and all that.
yeah,
type of
he
stuff.
was going through. So why can't he, say, invent? Even Eminem has gone through that.
Yeah.
It's the ups and downs of his own personal struggles and demons, and DMX has been through it, and he's still going through it.
Right. Oh man, see, I didn't even want to bring energy to it, but that whole George Zimmerman DMX fight.
So it's set.
I didn't want it. No, it got canceled. So it got canceled yesterday.
Yeah, that's
but
an angry dude
I didn't
right
even
there.
want to talk about it because it was like, people were like, he's not a celebrity, but we keep talking about him.
Who
Making
DMX?
it Zimmerman.
Oh, Zimmerman.
Yeah,
Oh, well, he is.
you know.
Like, America makes the bad guy
Yeah.
a celebrity. Like,
Yeah,
I think it likes it. I
Oh,
think we
definitely.
like to. I love America for that reason. A lot of people just hate America or think it's, but I love the fact that in America, it's the only place you can go in the world, or I think in as far as population-wise, unless you're going to Mars, outer space, where people I think are there. But for sake of conversation of Soul Florida, we won't go there right now. But I think it's the only country that you can go into and be a bad guy and be a celebrity. Like I think Al Pacino said it well in Scarface, that say hello to the bad guy. Y'all like the bad guy. You need the bad guy to make the world go round and have relevance.
Right. For
You need
sure.
that guy.
People that's what we like to talk about.
Yeah.
And even that reminds me even what I was thinking about again with this whole relationship thing. So last week I was watching a show and I was just looking at the show and looking at all the commercials and stuff, and it was like, wow, there's just this kind of consistent thing of this tragically single woman that puts herself in these terrible situations and all that type of stuff.
Where?
And,
What?
I was watching Being Mary Jane actually.
Okay.
So
I
it was
haven't
kinda
watched it before. Okay.
Yeah, so it was my first time. I saw kind of like the pilot, but it was my first time really sitting down and watching it. And basically some background. She's like somebody that works for a network like CNN or something like that.
Okay.
She's a nationally syndicated anchor on one of these big shows. But she's in love with a married man, and she's dealing with a married man.
Wow.
And she knows the wife of the man that she's dealing with and all that type of stuff. And even though she's trying to separate from it, she doesn't necessarily want to. And every commercial, though, for a movie was kind of the same thing. It was like, I'm, this successful woman or something, but I can't seem to, find a man or something. Or if we watch even a lot of the reality shows, it's always drenched in conflict. It's always these kind of unhealthy relationships that we see, these abusive relationships. That
And
we
abusive
see,
is not always physical either.
Exactly, and I'm not talking about physical at all because we're not seeing that on TV. But we see, I don't know, people just creating these. It just doesn't make any sense, and kind of how we've been inundated with that, And it doesn't even seem to reflect what's around me, because what I see around me is people really trying to work towards healthier relationships. But these many things that are inside of us or something, or that is indicative of our communities, are being manipulated and kind of stretched out to sell books or something. I don't know. So I'm going to take advantage. I'm selling a book, guys.
Okay, tell me.
Called
I forgot the name of your book.
Yeah,
Lord,
yeah.
have mercy.
But it's
coming
gonna be
soon.
like one of those relationship books. It's gonna be like How to Get a Man, Girl, or something like that. But I'm gonna be a man writing the book because I think I so.
So break that down to me.
Pseudonym.
So you say you're write a book about how to get a man?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I want to know. Okay, so
feel like-
so what do you think is the key to getting a man? Like, I want to know.
Lord have mercy. I don't know if it really matters for the sake of the book. You just are going to get it because I'm going to have a fancy picture on the cover, and I'm going to be on Oprah's show or something, and y'all are going to. Buy
I mean, but
it
like, what do you
because-
think as a young black woman, now mother? What do you think is a key to other young black women to getting and possibly keeping a man?
Right. So one thing again we wanted to go over today is kind of the whole no expectations thing. So I started off
Okay.
kind of talking about not having expectations for artists and all that type of stuff. And I think in relationships, whether it be with your family, friends, or potential lovers, romantic relationships, a lot of times they get caught in expectations. Like, I expect you to be this way, and especially as a woman, a lot of times when we meet somebody or like somebody, we kind of create who they are without even knowing who they are and get stuck on that. And once they continue to reveal themselves, or once we start to see them for who they are, we might get upset, and that kind of hurts it. So I would always say just kind of staying open and being open and allowing somebody to be themselves, good or bad. And if it doesn't fit you, you keep it moving. And if it does fit you, you make it work. And it's really that simple. But a lot of times we try to create things because of whatever the case may be.
Don't you feel like people focus too much on that too? Like,
Yeah.
in terms of getting a man, getting a woman, like,
Yeah.
if you're just you, then I feel like the people who are like-minded and will help you build will just flow towards your
Exactly.
direction. You know what
And
I'm
even
saying?
like
gravitate towards you.
Exactly.
So
Let
like
me
I
talk.
talked about that on Twitter one time, because it's like the most natural thing for human beings to do is to mate and eat, right? So attracting, attracting
Okay.
somebody is the easiest.
Go ahead, Black. You want to say something, boss?
No, I was about to do the AKA of that. F and eat.
Okay. See, he's inappropriate. But back to, so it's like, people are going to gravitate towards you. And so it's important for you as an individual to kind of build yourself. You build your communication skills. You make sure that you are somebody that you would want to be around and want to
Right.
be with, and really envision for yourself what you want around you. And it's just going to come. It's just going to attract to you as you keep moving. All like Malika just said, all of that focus on it isn't necessary. And I think a lot of times with these images in the media of these tragically single, or constantly, especially as a black woman, constantly having these statistics being thrown out there of like not getting married and all that type of stuff, which is not counting those women that have been with a man for 30 years and that was what worked for them, you know what I mean? And they just didn't legally get married. Just makes people have this anxiety and then has them buy into these tactics and buy into these books and makeups and stuff.
It's crazy.
For me, as a man, I don't really think a lot of people really. I think, and I'm just gonna be biased. I'm gonna hope somebody's listening. They can call and debate me or something. I like good, juicy conversations.
We got
But
shy people listening.
yeah, I don't want to talk. I'm gonna make y'all talk. I'm posting about how to get and keep a man right now on Soul Flow Radio. Soul Flow Radio. But anyway, I think a lot of time relationships, I think people really, really aren't attentive to what the other person wants and needs. I do a positive text list every day, sending something positive out to people, over 250 people every day in the morning. So, original and positive I send out via text message to people. And so I was thinking about how if you go to, it is illegal to take something without giving something first. If you think about it, if you go to a bank and make a withdrawal before making a deposit, that's illegal. That's an overdraft. You can get fined, arrested for illegally withdrawing funds that aren't yours. That's not yours to take. So you've got to give something. I think a lot of times we forget that. We get so caught up in that we've been hurt or we're needy or our mother, father beat us or raped or molested or my baby father ain't treat me right. But at the same time, all those things may be true. Baby father may have been all those wonderful, horrible things, but you still got to keep giving in order to keep receiving. It's not fair to just keep taking and not give anything back.
That's very true. But at the same time, I think we have to think about what are the standards of giving. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
sometimes people have this expectation like, oh, I'm with someone, so I have to do this, that, and the third. And that might not even be in your personality. It's like, just be yourself. That's my motto. Just be yourself and give who you are. And
But then
if it doesn't work, again, it doesn't work. So you have to be with somebody that's willing to give what you want to receive, and you're willing to give what they want to receive.
And then I think sometimes I think it's meant to push us sometimes to the places that we weren't even used to giving. I think if you just be yourself, but I need more of you, and we're meant to be, and it can work. But this is all I've ever done, so this is all I am. Well, so like maybe that's not all you are. Maybe you need me to push you to be more than what you thought you could be. So that's not wrong. Sometimes you got to push people to that level
That's
of,
true.
if you accept somebody, well, this is all I've ever given. Okay, well, that's not enough.
Yeah,
I need more.
And I saw something that said that, like
I see more in you. I told the girl I was feeling, it's like, listen, sweetheart, like I need more of you. Like this, what you giving ain't enough to me. It's not enough. I need more. Now I'll match whatever I'm giving though. Trust and believe. I'm gonna match whatever what I need from you. But I think a lot of times we think that all we can give is the limit to what we've always given. And it just stops relationship growth because you just get comfortable. This is me. No, it's more to you because we're always evolving. We're always flowing.
Of course.
Right.
As a person. So I'm about pushing the envelope. When you think you've given enough, you can give more. I need more. Give me. Because I want to give you more, so I need you to give me more. So we just keep giving, and it's a revolving force of nature that we're always expanding and growing as a unit. I think relationships are two individual people becoming one. And I think if you're in a person aren't becoming one, then you're in a wrong relationship. I think if it's always a separation. If Mia don't sound like him and him don't sound like Mia, see how I said that, Joe? And that's like, it's something wrong after a while. Y'all don't sound like each other. Y'all ain't finish the sentences. Like, there's something wrong with that scenario. That's just my thoughts. I don't know.
I feel that.
I'm just saying.
Are you gonna say more than I feel that before I chime in?
Oh no, I'm absorbing.
It's like red to the mic, like you was gonna say. I just saw something on Instagram actually. It said a soulmate isn't somebody that you want to be a something, but somebody that reflects you and kind of challenges you and all that.
Themselves all along or something like that.
It was.
So like,
it was something.
So say what's again?
It
Okay,
was
hold
just. It was basically saying that your soulmate is somebody that reflects you, and that's the mirror to you. And sometimes that means pulling out your flaws and kind of stretching you and moving you to be more and greater. But I think also when you find that right person, it's something that kind of comes naturally. It's not something that necessarily needs to be forced.
Yeah.
So
it shouldn't be.
this whole like. And I understand the value in all of it, so I'm not going like down it so much. But this whole kind of like think like a man and let me force somebody to be attracted to me or force
Don't
myself
think
into
like
life.
that's the.
Araya is yelling. She doesn't.
She said she don't agree. She doesn't agree with Steve Harvey.
I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, she don't agree with Steve Harvey. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, how do a person force somebody to be with them?
I mean,
people
like it's like
try.
trickery
it
or
never
something,
works,
right?
but they
works.
try.
And
They
then
definitely
I
try.
think that's why you have like men doing the MOB thing or ain't no good women, and women saying they ain't no good men because they're trying to force situations or force stuff in their lives possibly.
Oh, hey, big shout out to DJ Destruction or Destruction. Appreciate you listening, man. Black, this is a dope DJ, dude. You know? Okay, well, hey, Destruction. So I mean, with Black Star, he knows you. Yo, this I gotta say this. I give a party like a month ago, and so I had Kirk, Cool Kirk.
Cool Kirk. Okay.
Yeah. He was gonna DJ for me, but he was tired of work, so he asked me to open up for him with Destruction. So I don't know, dude. I swear, this dude would do like 8 genres of music in like 10 minutes. I'm like, yo. Who is this little Filipino dude?
You're like the mad scientist.
Yeah, he's so then they stopped spinning together at the same time. It was beautiful. It was organic.
I mean, he just reminded me. I wanted to give a whole bunch of people a shout out. Safari out there said I'm terrible for that book comment. Thank you, and chimed in. We got David Martin out there who is at a group Selah in Philly, spreading and telling people about Soul Flow. So hi Philly, hi David. And we got Nia saying she went in. So I just sent her the phone number. The phone number is 888-400-5574. That's 888-400-5574. And let's go ahead and cut some more music.
You know, it'd be cool if we could talk about is like with Steve Harvey while Black is getting set up. about that thing like a man type thing. Because I think that's ludicrous for like women to think like it. But I won't say after Black come back. I want to talk about that.
Okay.
The flow. I think that doesn't flow. Like I don't think that the sun
and this
flows
is a rare
with.
moment, y'all. Y'all know, people that know me know I don't talk about this type of stuff.
Yeah, it was
I keep to
Valentine's Day
myself.
relationship. You know,
Exactly.
Steve Harvey's kind of
So
controversial.
We gonna go ahead and,
So
and
we
put
can
it out.
entertain. I'm here, so I came in and crashed that show for the night. So I'm gonna crash the show.
Yeah, it's all good.
You gotta love me. Gotta love stuff. He just comes in and crashes shows and just all types of things. So, Black, you ready, boss? My man, Black is ready to go in, y'all. Soul Flow Radio was on right now. Supposed to be right. Think like a woman or act like a man. What you guys think?
She called it Mamma Mia. Well, at least she called it something. Hey. Well, at least she called it something. Well, at least she called it Sugar, my darling. You are a sweet thing to me. Something special when I open up my candy. You give me a sweet tooth. I be like on scary movies. When you been up to the
Black Star Original, y'all. Stay tuned.
She called it Mamma Mia. Well, at least she called it something. Hey. Well, at least she called it something.
And smile, made a deal with the devil for a baby tonight. Then heard the sound of a baby crying outside. Name was Sue, but her friends called her Sugar on the way to high school. Or the man called her Hooker. Ass too big for them skinny white jeans. She don't know no better cause she only 19. She was raised by the wolves since the pipe was full. And she taking the pool, dropped out of school. Seen her birth mother at the club once, looked twice. Then she was gone, fell in love with her life. Stole the love from her heart in the middle of the night like a shot in the dark. Trying to keep her baby from being the devil's whore. She left her baby in front of the devil's door.
She called it Mamma Mia. Well, at least she called it something. Hey. Well, at least she called it something. Well, at least she called it.
Can't recall where we met, but the vibe seems so familiar. You won't regret the love you're after. Don't go for free, so you try to turn away. Sweet tooth, come take a piece, quit chasing me.
She called it Mamma Mia. Well, at least she called it something. Hey. Well, at least she called it something. Well, at least she called it.
Soul Flow Radio exclusive, folks. Stay tuned. DJ Black Star on the ones and twos, murdering. I feel like we in Montego Bay right now, Black.
it. She told her people she was gone. The sun coming in the dawn. Innocence been gone. Wrap yours in wine. She said it all, she said it all. She said it all. She said it all. Yeah. Imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius. It is better to be absolutely ridiculous than boring high life. Soaring, do it for the rush. First lust for the rush. Bust, kiss of bliss. You'll love it. Can't knock it till you did it. Rock it till you end.
WPBRadio.com is your online music choice, and we're giving you a chance to spend an evening with the incredible Brian Culberson.
Tell the world everything I'm feeling. I got a lot to give. Now I got somebody.
Friday night, March 28th. 2 shows, one night. One show starts at 6:30 and the other show starts at 9:30 p.m. Friday night, March 28th, Rams Head on Stage in Annapolis. And WPBRadio.com has plenty of free tickets. Make sure you log on to the main page, WPBRadio.com. Head to the Crack the Prize Vault section. Enter your name and a contact number. And then get ready to win your tickets for Brian Culberson. Friday night, March 28th, Rams Head on Stage in Annapolis. It's another way of winning in 2014 from WPBRadio.com. WPBRadio.com is your online music choice, and we're giving you a chance to spend an evening.
You didn't need two of those. The great jammer Jeff Daniels. So yes, so for Soul Flow Radio back with Mia the God.
Yes, yes.
In the building. Say hi, Malika.
Hello.
So is it Malika or
Malika?
Malika. So
Malika.
Malika. I like Malika.